Game is ruining my life. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Sorry. We're playing Tachyon as the title and also the tags may inform you. I just received her yesterday because I'm weak and decided to do a pool yesterday. This is my first run of the day. Okay, let me actually see what her career entails before I figure out what I do. It's just mediums. Medium. Well, we did the Japanese Derby. Along, always along, medium. So Tachyon is a horse. Ran in 5 races. Was so... 4 races, excuse me. Was so... good at it that like other horses apparently would just drop out when he was on the roster. All right, these horses are pretty good here. Is this Robo's McQueen? No, it's my McQueen. Wait, is it telling me that like these are the 2 best ones? That's a lie. This rice shower is amazing for me. Excuse you. This rice shower gives me 42 speed game. What the hell are you saying? But he was so dominant that other racers would drop out of the race. Because they were afraid of racing him. But yeah, like I said, he only raced for see the 17. I mean, I would prefer this. Yeah, still get A and along, which is nice. What kind of horse are we? Or a pace chaser, but late also apparently now. I'm gonna have like sorry, I'm interrupting myself. He would it's a mile race only. Other horses would drop out of the race because of him. He ran 4 races and then got injured and then retired. And he won all 4 races he ran. Huh. So Agnes Tachyon is a real one. Let's take our Lucky Super Creek. I'm trying to decide if I want to drop one of these people for something. Because Sakura Bakashin's pretty nice. What if I take off speed? Do I have any like... Can you be uncapped? Can't uncap you. Sorry, I've been trying to get better at deck building in this game. Like, horse girls are ruining my life. Reach the top, friendship bonus and race bonus. Alright, what skills do you give though? Encloser. I mean, we might just be better off using this though, unironically. Unless I can get like some interesting pace chaser ones. I mean, she gets outer swell, which is not the best for us, but hydrate's pretty good. These suck though. I still think this might be a better choice for us overall. Nimble Navigator is is nice. Lovely racing weather is such a good one because you get Speed Star. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with my normal deck. All right, this time around, I'm not gonna like go through all the stuff and read it out because I mean, by now if you're into this game, you've seen it and you don't really care about the story. Because I mean, we're all here, so I'm gonna shorten the scenarios. We're not gonna miss much. I do not skip it because if you skip that first thing, you don't get to see this cutscene, and this cutscene's kind of cute. I like it, so therefore. Ooh, 2 hints for Duty of Dignity calls is nice though. At long last. I will be reading these not out loud. I mean, I guess I can read them out loud. Take on the Tinkles series. It begins today. Blech. Stuttering already, Servo. At long last, Agnes Tachyon and I are about to take on the Twinkle series. It begins today. We're meeting to have a discussion about our future prospects and end goals. Or at least that was the plan. Trainer, you're awake, I see. Come to my senses and find myself standing on a racetrack beneath a clear blue sky. Relax, you're in a virtual dimension. In other words, this is a VR experience. I took a commercial product and tweaked it a tiny bit. I was so impressed that I didn't even notice the weight of the headset. I began to take it off when... Hold up. Stop, you uncouth behavior. I'll have you know my entire career as a researcher hinges on this experiment. What do you mean, experiment? I'm glad you asked. You see, the more proficient an athlete, the more advanced their latent cerebral functions are. And generally speaking, by the same token, Umamusume are no exception. If the average Homo sapiens like yourself were to, for example, acquire a body equivalent to that of a Umamusume, to what extent would your cerebral functions acclimate to the Umamusume body? What? My aim is to quantify the difference between the physical and cerebral functions of Umamusume and then utilize those findings for future inventions. This is but the test run. Long story short, I will have you do a partner run with me here in this virtual dimension. Doesn't that sound exciting? Come now, this marks the first day of our Twinkle series. Let's put in some effort. She probably puts my headset back on. This was supposed to be our first day working together to take on the Twinkle series, but now it's looking like I'll be wrapped up in Agnes Tachyon's latest experiment. All of a sudden, I find myself at the starting position. Within the boundaries of this virtual dimension, I knew that she was like a scientist because her outfit, you get her 3 stars, a scientist thing. I'm very curious about. Oh, I didn't level her up. I didn't potential her up, so we're not going to get any cool buffs. The boundaries of this virtual dimension, you have access to an Umamusume body which your brain can control. This way, I can monitor your latent cerebral functions. All you have to do is run the same way you always do. Fixate your mind on the act of running, and your rest will come naturally. I don't know. I generally don't know how this is supposed to be relevant to his actual career. Because, like, Goldship's a crazy person, because Goldship, the actual horse, is crazy. But, like, Agnes... I guess there's not much to actually go on for Agnes. He was a superstar racer that retired after his first injury. So, like, I mean, it may not seem natural at first, but you'll just get the hang of it the longer you run. So just relax, okay? It appears I have no choice. The once familiar racetrack now looks like an entirely different beast. Let me explain. Within this virtual dimension, I am almost entirely my true self. This virtual body reflects the physical capabilities of my real one, but make no mistake, my brain is the one in control. So you can consider this a bona fide partner run between us. I can't believe I'm really going to race against Agnes Tachyon. Let's see, the EMG and ECG devices are recording. Heart rate and respiration are being measured. Excellent, excellent. All right, what matters here is that you can give it your 100%. Try and catch me. Listen to me, to my words carefully. You are to try and catch me. At any rate, we are short on time. If that school bell rings, it's going to be a real hassle. Now, let the testing commence. As soon as the words leave her mouth, Agnes Tachyon breaks into a dash. Her speed seems to miraculously leave behind the traces of dust. Her breath, her heartbeats even lighten sound and color. Said to have a top speed of around 70 kilometers per hour. The sight of a Umamusume at full throttle is suddenly breathtaking. There's no way my human body can keep up. I stand there gawking at a distant figure, the one that was standing side by side with me just seconds ago. She relentlessly speeds further and further away. I did run after her in an effort to catch up, but the distance doesn't shrink at all. I'm also using Umasume's body, but she's on a whole different level. Agnes Tachyon might be a problem child obsessed with her research, but her raw talent is undeniably one of a kind. Her need for speed is genuine, and she never stops striving to reach new top speeds. See, you can do it if you try.
Yeah.
Hey, you finally made it. Even this far away, I can hear Agnes Tachyon's smug smirk. So, how do you feel? I was reminded of how fast you are. Please, that's common knowledge. Any other observations? How did the run feel? I think I finally understand why you pursue the potential of Umamusume. Oh, is that so? The run must have been a real eye-opener for you then. I'm pleased that we see eye to eye. Future discussions will be easier now that we have reached this consensus. An unexpected outcome, but a favorable one. However, you still haven't given me a proper answer. All right. Allow me to rephrase the question. Does it hurt anywhere? How fatigued do you feel? After running at a speed I can never before, my body is still reeling from the resulting headache and dizziness. I might topple over at any moment. Oh, is that so? How utterly fascinating. I see. After a short bout of excitement, Agnes Tachyon waves goodbye, seemingly dissatisfied with the collected data. Thank you for your cooperation with today's experiment. Now, if you'll excuse me. Just like that, she turns on her heel and walks off. Once I lose sight of her, I turn around and start heading back to my office. Am I forgetting something? I remember we're supposed to be having a meeting. Well, wait a minute. What is it now? I'm in the middle of something. We have to continue our discussion. Oh, you remembered. Let's postpone the meeting for tomorrow. As of this moment, I have important things to attend to. I can join you tomorrow if circumstances allow. If it turns out I cannot, well, you have to come. No need to get so worked up. Besides, even if I were to promise to attend, there's no guarantee that you'd be able to come, right? What? Next day, true to Ramen's word, a persistent acute dizziness prevents me from taking even one step outside. As a trainer, having the chance to experience the wonders and mystery behind Umamusume kind is worth any sacrifice. Wouldn't you agree? She spares just 5 minutes of her time for a visit. Either way, my days exploring the limits of Umamusume potential with Agnes Tachyon have begun. She's a silly one. I'm not reading this. Training. Are all of her races standard distances? 2, 2, 2 and a 4. That's not 1. 2, 2, 25. All right, they're not all standard distances, though. I mean, you get with her, you get like a lot of time between your races. Okay, well, at least between your debut race and your first actual race, because the debut race puts you on like July, I want to say. Usually your pre-debut lasts until about July, so you have from July to March to make your horse better, which is kind of nice. All right, where's everybody at? We got stamina. I'm what a medium racer, so we're gonna need medium and pace chaser, which means we're gonna need power, stamina, speed, and wit. We can also level guts if we want to, but I don't want to. Our speed's pretty good already just from our inspiration, so like let's try to get our power and stamina up there for now, and our wit, of course. She announces the tournament. I think this is a better choice between the two of those. Rico Pegasus takes Mayano Top Gun to a toy store and tells her about Carrot Ranger. The actual story I'll read, but like these side events, I've seen them about 1,000,000 times at this point. And I will go crazy if I have to see them 1,000,000 more. She can now appear in training and is a so the bottom one gives us power, top one gives us energy. I think energy is always the better choice. In my opinion, because with energy, you can kind of get better stats than you can off of some of those events. There's only a couple events where I think the opposite's true. I think it's power here. She gives us a mood up. Mood up for free are always nice. Oh. And then I always end up skipping the first half of every event because I'm trying to skip through the 3-second long expedition as fast as possible. So what Agnes Tachyon about her new experiment when, whoa, nice timing, Tachyon. Oh, visit Taiki. What brings you here? Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle with this pile of lucky trouble I got here. So please, would you give me a hand? Huh? I know this is a place where you can quickly consume high-calorie masses of food and all, but this amount is simply... Agnes Tachyon's gaze is drawn to a large pile of hamburgers on the table. She's American, so of course she's eating a bunch of hamburgers, right? I ordered delivery, but the store made a mistake, and I got 200 instead of 20. Good thing they didn't charge me, but there's no darn way I can eat them all myself. So Tachyon, please take some off me. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid it may throw my nutritional intake off balance. Convenience of such abundant calories isn't lost on me, but there's a serious lack of essential nutrients such as vitamin C and fiber. Besides, supplements make proper meal consumption much easier a task. Moreover, oh, I get you, but there ain't no need to worry. These burgers are big and delicious. Large equals justice. Deliciousness equals justice, which means we're all good. You obviously don't understand at all. The convenience of offer is tempting, seeing as we haven't had lunch yet. Still, can't let them go to waste, right? Trying something you don't usually eat can be entertaining in its own way. We'll take some, Taiki. All right, thank you kindly. Be sure to eat them before they go bad. And with that, Taiki shall lose about 20 hamburgers for us, and I end up eating most of them. But after consuming her own abnormally large share, Agnes Tachyon is rendered immobile for a while. Hey, with the good part of that event. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure every horde girl thing has one of those events that I just got where they can eat a bunch of food. And if you choose the option to eat food, there's 2 possible endings to it. Usually, ooh, both these are good. Do power because our speed's kind of decent. Power will be nice to break through. Find myself at the pool in the middle of the night as per Agnes Tachyon's instructions. But they have a chance to get slow metabolism, which means you can't gain speed at all until you cure it, which is really annoying to get pre-debut. I find myself at the pool. That means annoying to get anytime, but in the middle of the night, as per Agnes Tachyon's instructions. Tonight's experiment is to examine the movement of muscles when water pressure is doubled. Huh? We're doing what? Huh? You're going to double the water pressure on you or on me? Why at this hour? You wouldn't want to see it caught in the act, would you? My plans to introduce a special chemical solution into the pool. Oh, God. Come on, we'll be fine as long as we get rid of the evidence by tomorrow. Evidence. All right, let's get started. Make sure you time it properly. Agnes Tachyon begins swimming with great enthusiasm. From the looks of it, there doesn't seem to be any change in the water. Huh, nothing seems different. I suppose the ratio of chemical solution to water was too low. Oh well, trainer, I'm leaving the rest to you. We don't want the chemical to cause any problems later on. The pool water will be recycled, but that doesn't take care of what splashes onto the floors and railings and such. Clean up and destroy the evidence and be very thorough with it. I can't finish this all by myself. Good point. There's not enough time. I'd like to avoid lecture course for me, for sure. I guess I should help you in that case. I hope you're grateful. Though Agnes Tachyon looks a bit tired, the strength she'd gained from swimming proves that there wasn't a complete waste of time. 25 power is nothing to sneeze at. Especially when I'm like over here fighting for every drop of power I can get currently. Alright. Interesting decisions time. I think these are better because they have like lower overall friendship score. And I want to increase the friendship score as fast as possible. Okay, let's do a recreation event just to get to greats. And of course we get... Hey, we have a good mood up though. And I may say, Servo, why don't you just turn on all events shortened? So I'm pretty sure that nukes the character events as well. I want to read those. Oh, we also need to get her up to green as well. I usually try to avoid her, but apparently you can't get your second skill level up unless you get her up to green. Oh, Christ. This game is always connecting. I wonder if, like, they're working on that. They probably are. Levy training wetter. Ooh, we can wetter. Oh, country bumpkin ass accent kicking in. Okay, we should be good on speed for a minute. I guess I can gain something. Intimidate. I like Intimidate, but it's only good for sprint and front runners. So, no, just sprint. Actually, I think front runner has nothing to do with it. Yeah, Tether's useful too. We should never be positioned towards the back unless I decide to change her into a late runner. Let's grab Dignity of Duty calls so we can kerchow on everybody. It's finally the day of Agnes Takion's debut race. Unusually quiet today. Are you nervous, perhaps? Nervous? Me? Not a chance. I was lamenting over the fact that I ran out of black tea in the lab. How unbecoming of me to forget to restock, no? This had nothing to do with today's race. Oh, I know. You can go out to purchase some for me while I race. Cylon or Kimun is my preference. There's no way I'm missing your race. Oh my, would you look at the time? It appears I must get going. If you can't find either of the two I mentioned, Assam tea will do. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my lab? Agnes Takion saunters out of the waiting room. Is she a student or a mad scientist? I guess Marzinski's like 1 billion years old, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Alright. Well, no, I was gonna say, I wonder if her skill has a animation, but it doesn't because she's a 3-star. Oh, that's depressing. Or she's a 1-star. 1-stars are so weird. It's so weird that some horses become 1-stars and other horses become like 3-stars right off the bat. I can understand they can't all have like special animations that would cost too much time and money, and also give you no reason to level everybody up and to keep spending on the gotchas, but still. Like Agnes is apparently like a beast. How she ended up as a 1-star, I have no idea. Come on, Agnes. I'm not too worried about debut races. So like debut races I'm not hyped for. It's still nice to watch though. I called it. I don't know. I think in my guts I can tell when there's gonna be a late start these days. She really her anime appearance apparently really nice too. The movie that she's from is apparently really cool. Come on. If I knew the lyrics to Tachyon by Death Grips, I would sing it while she's racing, but I don't know the lyrics. I just watched her do that weird. I just watched her do that weird thing where she like hopped out of position and was like, "No, I'm gonna right behind this other horse again." It always seems like on the top thing, it always seems like they're so close. They're so far away, but like that top meter is basically useless, I feel, other than telling exactly what position you're in sometimes. Alright, we're gonna become first place here. Yep, there we go. I'm feeling it. I wish I heard. I'm trying to remember the lyrics. All I know is the chorus is, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling it, Tachyon." That's all I know. Aw, we didn't get to see like her skill activate. She's so good. Come on. All right. Good job, Tachyon. Good job. That model is not the best, huh? I don't know. The way she's putting her hands on herself. Don't say anything. The way she's putting her hands on herself are like, it seems like she's hover handing over herself rather than actually touching her body. I guess they probably couldn't find a way to do it without her hands clipping through her. The right race's name, I think it was the great Agnes Tachyon, right? She's amazing. Yeah, she's already so talented and she still has room for growth. Agnes Tachyon's dazzling performance enraptures all those participating at the race. Phew, that's how you do it. Great job out there, Tachyon. Why, if it's in trainer, as always, you have that pure and innocent look befitting a model guinea pig. Did you get the tea leaves I wanted? All right, now's the time for this. I must speak to you about something else. With the debut race out of the way, instead of catching a breather, I must inform you about something important. You know what I'm getting at, right? Something important. And right after the debut race, if I had to hazard a guess, could it be your next race? My experimentation has reached a standstill. You see, I must return to the lab at once. With that said, I will take my leave. And with that said, she does indeed take her leave. I should have known. She promptly leaves without even a comment about the debut race or make a remark about her future prospects. However, it remains true that she has garnered much attention as a noteworthy runner. Stats up, friendship up with the director. Yay! There we go. Even after her debut race, Agnes Tachyon continues to prioritize her research over running. My experimentation is yep. Okay, I'm not reading that again. I literally just read that. Why are we gonna have flashback to something that happened literally 2 seconds ago? However, judging by the level of competency she showed on the track, there's no doubting her rare talent. She has what it takes to reach the top. It hasn't been that long since her debut, but I believe setting the classic Triple Crown as a goal won't be a problem. We'll enter the Satsuki show in April, the Japanese Derby in May, and the Kikoa show in October. Before the end of the day, I've already laid out her race agenda for the next 3 years. Which is that's probably why she doesn't have like a very complex race agenda. 1, because the actual horse didn't race more than 4 races, and 2, because she's more interested in research and that rather than racing. Next day, as I go looking for Agnes Tachyon with the completed agenda in hand. The last time, I will not participate in your experiments. Now, don't say that. Aren't we friends? Since when did we become friends? What do you mean? As 2 fellow outcasts, there's intrinsic understanding between us. Well, not really, but I thought we might at least have a mutual understanding. In the empty classroom is Manhattan Cafe. She's an unusual Umamusume said to have enrolled in the academy in order to follow after her invisible friend. Every time I get to meet a new horse in these side events like this, I'm like, why is that horse not in the game yet? That sounds very funny. Sliding up to her like a snake is Agnes Tachyon. A snake, huh? Not a snail, not like a good buddy. A snake, like something that bites you with venom. Tachyon. Office and trainer. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something right now. No, you're okay. I was just about to leave. Ah, she got away. I was so close, too. Well, it's nothing to cry about. Tell me, what is the matter, trainer? I have something important to tell you. Something important, you say. I'm willing to listen, but keep it short. Wait, I take that back. Tell me all the details, but before that... Are you okay? You're so out of breath. This is urgent. Quick, have some water and gain your composure. I don't know. Her sudden burst of brain energy raises suspicion, but I still take a gulp from the water bottle she hands me. Oh no, we're about to pass out. Then I start to explain the race agenda in detail. Setting our eyes on the Satsuki show, the Japanese Derby, and the Kikoa show. That means our first goal is the Yayoi show, I see. I go to the classic Triple Crown, a rather bold proposition. While she did listen intently, I can't shake the feeling that her response lacks enthusiasm. I know you're capable of doing it. You're free to selfishly pin your hopes on me. I wouldn't deny it. The agenda matches the future you've envisioned for certain, which means I don't mind the goals you've set. However, I can't not promise that I will participate in every single race. In the end, I will be the one to make the decision. My utmost priority is my research, after all, and I can't be spending time on secondary concerns. But, by the way, how are you feeling right now? Why did you drug me? You may not know it, but your hair has turned a broadery blue. What? My attention now fixated on my new aqua blue hairdo. I forget about the agenda for the rest of the day. Later on, her centricity comes into play again. That person over there has been loitering around since morning. What do you think they're doing? I don't know. Maybe they're someone's trainer? They're here today too. What the heck? Talk about creepy. Once again, Tiger Second doesn't show up to training. Another no-show? I was expecting great things when I scouted her, but now this doesn't bode well for us. To begin with, she didn't exactly show an abundance of enthusiasm for the Twinkle series. Did she run her debut only to gather data for her research on speed? The sun will start setting soon. The stairs of the other Umamusume are bringing me down too. I let out a sigh and turned to leave. Hey, wait, guinea pig! Don't give in. I'm coming to run today. Tachyon, where have you been? I finally finished my latest sample. I want to try it immediately. You have the timer, don't you? Get it ready for me. In that exact moment, she takes off. By instinct, I start my stopwatch. I stop my stopwatch. Fear not. I can go faster, faster. She single-mindedly dashes across the dirt, but in the frantic sprint, I spy something for an instant. I can see the same runner I scouted back then. The latent potential within Umasume's legs, the limits of his body's speed. I've yet to see a glimpse of it either, for I know that they lie beyond the horizon. I watch with a bated breath as she sprints under the evening sky. She's made a record time for each section. These times are amazing. I look toward her direction and see that she's copiously spraying her legs with some substance. Oh, okay, so we're using steroids. All right, cool. Hey, not bad if I must say. In fact, it's of excellent quality. Developing an aerosol was so worth the while. This prototype is now complete. There's an auspicious sign of things to come. What was that? Don't tell me you don't know what a cold spray is. Aren't you supposed to be a trainer? What's the reason for the cold spray? The same reason one ingests protein and calcium if one wishes to become taller. It doesn't work. I'm pretty sure that's like encoded in your DNA, Agnes. That aside, I made this in preparation for next year, so show some excitement. For next year? What do you mean? I'm talking about our plans for the classics. I guess I was completely wrong about her being uninterested. Tachyon! Tachyon! I should say her name like that every single time the game says Tachyon. Although in reality, who knows how things will turn out. Tachyon! I cracked myself up. Still, I haven't refused any of your propositions. I just can't make any promises. In the days that follow, I become subject to her whim, with her sometimes showing up to training and sometimes not. Even so, it seems I've managed to establish the classics as our shared goal. Power 1 by 5. Alright, that was risky. I was holding my breath while thinking about it. The reporter shows up. She's kind of crazy, but during the concert, Umamusume praise each other's efforts in the race through song and dance. But did you know that different types of dances use different muscles? Of course they do. In that case, you understand then, right? The concert venue is the perfect place for conducting observation. The muscles used to form different facial expressions in various dances, the rise in body temperature, the increased pulse, the accelerated heartbeat. But the thing is, you can't properly observe these when you're also dancing on stage. That's why I want you to film the performance. I can see no other alternative. Both these are good. Perceptive skills, probably wit. Perceptive skills, interesting. Though it seems a bit nerve-wracking, being able to collect large amounts of data with minimal input sounds quite appealing. First, I need to build the stamina needed to reduce the strain encumbered while observing. Now that we have that settled, trainer, it's your time to mime. I'll try to guess what you're acting out while I dance. I'll end up performing a pantomime after pantomime to assist with Agnes Tachyon's dance lessons. Stamina, that's not too bad. Our stamina's kind of low, actually. All right, I don't think I can do like a 95% failure rate. Listen up, trainer. In my dream, I did it. In your dream? Exactly. I unveiled a long-standing mystery of the Umamusume body. Ah, what a sensation. It gave me goosebumps. Of course, when I woke, I had completely forgotten its secrets. However, that feeling of exhilaration that ran through my entire body was unforgettable. Oh, I want to experience it once again. I have to make it a reality somehow. Agnes Tachyon looks happy to have a good dream. I'm glad she was well rested. Ooh, plus 70 events, always my favorite. Oh. Trainer, I have a new concoction. I'm going to try it now, so watch me. You're the one trying it? Indeed, this one is exclusively for Umamusume. It deals with a peculiar microorganism rumored to be found only in the excuse me. Big words are making me sick. Musculoskeletal system of Umamusume. It's called Umamusume chondria. The powerhouse of the horse. Oh god, mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell. Umamusume chondria is powerhouse of the horse. Hopefully this doesn't make you go like, hopefully this doesn't kill you. My groundbreaking new drug designed to prove its existence. It's the first time I've heard of that microorganism. It's because it hasn't been proven yet. Anyways, there's a chance that taking this will cause some sort of mutation in my body. So be prepared to document anything or call a doctor in case of emergency. Leave it to me. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's do this. Begin the experiment. Tachyon enthusiastically swallows the suspiciously colored liquid. Word hard, servo good. And then, what the heck is this? So much power. Oh, and now a sudden crash. Are you okay? I see my legs were becoming stronger, but at the same time, my energy was being severely drained. This wasn't what I expected to happen, but how should I interpret this? Seemed that this wasn't the result she expected, but I'm glad to hear she got a burst of strength. At any rate, what the heck is Umamusume chondria? Oh my god. What the hell is Tachyon's campaign? I just keep getting free stat ups? Is that the entire campaign? I'll take them. I'm gonna need them. Alright, yep. Thank you for the things. Yep. Dirt, power go up. Yes, thank you. This top one gives you energy. And I think some wit. No, it's just mood and energy. The bottom one gives you like power. Ooh. That's a nice big stack of them there. The director's over here on wit. Director's like, you should do wit training. I'm like, no. No, I need horse training. Alright. We have some races we have to do. Hello, Robo. How are you doing? We're playing Tachyon! She's so peaked that Death Grips made a song about her. How are you doing? I guess Tachyon, a quiz coming up soon, so I decided to bring her to the library for some studying. You know, my grades aren't so bad that you need to be here to watch me. On the other hand, I suppose it isn't rare to be at the bottom of your class when you don't sit for tests to begin with. Why can I not read? I know what the words say, but I have problems saying them without stumbling over my own tongue. But at least I show up for the important ones. See, there's no problem. You have to take the quizzes too. No, I don't. I understand how learning enriches one's life, but that's precisely why academics should be recognized as a hobby. Besides, I have better things to do than to take tests. Like your research? Hey, I'll have you know, I just finished a new concoction this morning. You got a good Tachyon! Oh yeah, I'm feeling it! Tachyon! I'm really feeling it! I don't even listen to Death Grips. I just know that song. Just know that song. It's so good. I sent you an AMV with the song in it because I saw it and I was like, this is perfect. Drinking it activates the brain's neurons, making you instantly aware of every phenomenon. Listen to her explanation of what I'm sure is just a no dangerous drugs of hers, but to my surprise, she's taken it herself. So successful, my neurons should be more than 10 times sharper for at least half the day. However, I've always predicted that certain cases might result in the occurrence of symptoms like fatigue. Is your body feeling different? Yes, I'm extremely tired right now. But at the same time, my head feels strangely clear. It's a curious sensation. So you created an energy drink? She created an energy drink. I would call this experiment a perfect success, but these results aren't bad either. Wouldn't call it. It's just an appearance contrasts with her tone of voice. With that, she decides to leave the library. Incidentally, she earns a perfect score on her quiz. Alright, so all her events are going to be lose energy, but gain a huge chunk of stats, huh? That's fine. Alright. One day, this event is just her. She just gives you some stuff, I think, based on like how your horse is doing. I don't actually know what, because there's no, that might be a different event. It's time, trainer. Today we're testing the results of our ongoing experiments. You're prepared, aren't you? I'm going to need you to record everything. Leave it to me. That's what I like to hear. I'm pretty excited as well. I wonder what type of results we produce from all the work we've done. It's time to find out. This stance is like top tier. All right, who's his number 2 favorite? I always like to see who the number 2 favorite is. Oh, it's Rice Shower, and she has garbage stats. If we make it to the URA final, I'm gonna look up the lyrics to this song by Death Grips, and I'm gonna sing them while we race in the URA finale. I'm willing to nuke I'm also willing to nuke this part of the VOD just to listen to the song on stream. Late start again. Damn you, Tachyon. Stupid horse. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're probably faster than every horse here put together. But late start is really annoying. We're a pace chaser. We're in like late surger territory. Unless everybody in front of us is a front runner, which is really weird. So I wonder what the relative distance up here is like, because on this it looks like she's right behind her, but she's like at least a length behind, right? Come on. Come on, Tachyon. Come on, Tachyon. You should be up in like 3rd right now. You should not be back in 6th. Come on, Tachyon. Stupid horse. You stupid smart horse. You. Alright. It's so funny seeing her ability activate because it's just an endurance restore, which is really nice. I guess that means we don't have to go so hard on stamina, since we have like a way to just restore stamina like naturally. Come on, can we get like duty of diligence? No, we can't. Come on, Tachyon. There we go, Tachyon. Pull ahead. Keep going faster than her. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, yeah, take it. Take it. Let's go! Yeah! I hate pace chasers, and I hate pace chasers the most. They're my least favorite. Late surgers give me heart attacks. Pace chasers make me feel bored. Again, it looks so wrong. Like she's hover handing herself. I'm assuming they couldn't make her like do that without like without like ripping her arms through her sides or something. Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. While all the results are yet to be revealed, I consider this a significant step forward. I wasn't afraid to express my thanks to you either, trainer. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your diligent work as my test subject day in and day out. It's another step forward for your research. Yes, absolutely. Our research has only just begun. We cannot afford to slack off. You seem to understand this well, trainer. Let's continue on as the pace to expand our potential and surpass the limits of Umamusume kind. Robo, do you know the story about the real Agnes Tachyon? I'm walking down the hallway when suddenly Agnes calls out to me. Trainer, take a look at that. Can you see at the end of the hallway near the landing? I squint my eyes to see a bit better. Agnes Digital. Kihi. Kihihihi. All my adorable Umas bustling up and down the stairway. Are those wings? This is an angel. A real angel. It is an angel. No, not yet. So the real Agnes Tachyon raced in 4 races before he retired. 4 races. But he was so strong, he won all 4 of them. And he was so strong that people would pull out of the race if they knew Agnes was racing in it. Apparently. He then got injured and retired. because he won every single race he ever raced in. It is an angel. Do you see now? That's Agnes Digital? Yes, we're roommates, and she's quite an intriguing person, to say the least. For instance, she apparently enjoys observing other Umamusume. She notices that even the slightest anomalies that I am likely to overlook. She'll mention things like her step is shorter than yesterday, or her footsteps sound different than usual. Can you believe her observational skills? She's remarkable. She really must love Umamusume. Trainer, you must convince her to work together with me. Whenever an Umamusume approaches her to talk, she tends to grow tense. But if you're there, I might ease that tension, please. You must help me. They just held hands, and the way they kept looking at Wei being all shy. Epic. Are you wait, lesbians? Says being Lex? Look at the way their hands intertwined. They totally touched fingertips, didn't they? Oh my gosh, is this heaven? Wow, a super maximum excitement overload. I can't even. Tachyon's trainer. And Tachyon too, in the flesh. Ah, you're as beautiful as you were this morning. Do you incest? Do you have a moment? You see, I was hoping. It's amazing enough just to sharing a room together, but now you're approaching me outside. Unhabables, I'm so happy I might be having a heart attack. Wait a second, I need some time to prepare. Wait, hold on, I haven't said what I... Oh, looks like she dropped her treasured Umamusume scrapbook. What? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my beloved Umamusume scrapbook? Nice, trainer. If we keep this up, we'll eventually capture her. Huh? Agnes Tachyon grabs Agnes Digital from behind in a full Nelson. This is the warm embrace of one of the most precious Umas. What the? Her body temperature is rapidly increased. Agnes Digital helplessly collapses. In the end, she managed to ask for help, but it seems... Okay, so she's not afraid of Umas. She's just like... She literally is gonna like have a heart attack because she's so in love with Umas. Basically, Agnes Tachyon was able to learn something through the exchange. Energy recovered 5, went up 5. Hey there, trainer. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? A perfect day for experiments. Looks like you rested well. Thanks to you, I realized that the rest is essential though, so long as we're alive. Now, I want to put this energy to good use. Let's move forward in exploring this potential of body modification. Excuse me. So I think the next one we get to do is the hopeful stakes. It's next G1 we can do. We can do this one right here for some more fans and skill points. Oh, they're all on stamina this time. And we hope to get Suzuna's event as well. Hey, stamina 2. That's good. Wakashin cooking. She thinks that boiling an egg means you fry it in oil, and she burns them to crisps. Ooh. I think wit's better here, just because it gets us a second one up to friendship training threshold, and also levels up wit. We go on a date with Tazuna. We stay out all night, maybe stay at a love hotel. It's unclear. I always say it's love. We say let's say at a love hotel, but you know, like I said, it's unclear. All right. There's a lot of like mile races in the first year, and I wonder why. Because there's not a lot of mile racing horses that I mean, I have Marzinski and Taiki Shuttle. That's about it. Unironically, there's not a lot of mile races in the first year. There could be. By the way, for Sparks, we're looking at Speed 1, Power 1, Power 2, Power 2, Speed 3, Speed 3, Late Surger, Pace Chaser, Long, Blue Rose Closer, Long, and Mile. Oh, and also Duty Dignity Calls and Turf. And then these also give stats. I don't know if you know that or not. But like the just race, like Tokyo Race Course, not Tokyo Race Course, Tenosho Spring gives stamina. Japanese Derby gives guts. Keenan gives guts. Tenosho Spring gives stamina. Excuse me. I don't know if you know that or not. Some of them just give you like some of them just give you standard distances like that, but like a lot of the race ones give stats. So like when you see like gray race ones, check them out. You get them from placing first in a bunch of races, I believe, and you have like a percentage chance of getting one. It's not like other ones. Why are we in like 11? What the fuck? Not enough power, I guess. Being jammed, I guess. Come on, tap yawn! Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm trying to see if I can sing the song if it'll make it run better. Tap yawn lyrics. 66654 tongue. I mean, that's actually a pretty good skill, though. You get a huge burst of stamina back from like right near the end of the race. Come on, diligence of duty calls. Nah, we're not gonna get it. We're in second. Yeah. If we had another like speed up the velocity skill, I think we were winning that one. Second's not that bad on like a non-main race. So you still gain something from this. Oguri Cap's thing. She feeds Oguri, no, Super Creek's thing. She feeds Oguri Cap, and we get some stamina back. Like I said, stamina might not be that needed to level up here. Because I mean, if we get this and preferred position, we'll have enough like stamina recovery skills that we can probably be like 300 stamina in total, and like beat mediums. Is the hope at least. So our next race I want to race in is the Hopeful Stakes. There's no real good one here, I'd say. So I'm gonna go with Wit, just so we activate our skills more. And so we don't get rushed as much. Speed. I watched a clip earlier from who's number 2? We beat her on everything but guts, I think. It's what? Hundreds on everything? I think we beat her on everything but guts. Yeah. We just don't have to. We just can't get jammed early like we did last time. Like we ended up being like a late surger as a pace chaser, which is kind of weird. Like we keep getting late starts. We've gotten unlucky twice with that. Okay. All right. Okay, standard distance. That's good. Well, hopefully we're first. It's always nice when you come out of the gate and first. If we can stay in like second or third, we'll win this easy, I think. Come on, Agnes Tachyon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I think we're I think we're winning this one, ladies and gentlemen, and robots and Umamusume. The Umamusume's girls, or are they like would you consider them their own class of people? Would you call them people? I don't know if I exactly call them people. Because like they're female presenting, sure, but like are they girls? Because like they're Umamusume, they're like a different species basically. They're humanoid, I guess. That'd be kind of weird, don't you think? There's like another species that kind of looks human. That was like horse related. Come on, Tachyon. Come on, Tachyon. Subatomic particles smashing through your skull. The song works so well for Agnes Tachyon, I feel, too, because it's just nonsense, I think. Rapid fire through your skull. How I shot it on one, taking it back to the data, trying to lose control. I'm sorry, I'm having a good time. Right. Yeah, we won the hopeful stakes. I'm really happy for that. That'll be a good amount of fans. More fans, the better. New Year's resolution. I'm sure you inherent prover. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm skipping through it. I'm reading it out loud in my head. His New Year's, as per usual, compared to with other Umamusume, Agnes Tachyon's enthusiasm towards racing is on the low end. All the same, we set our goal for this year is winning the classic Triple Crown. I know her lack of enthusiasm isn't due to a lack of motivation. After all, if her goal is to reach even faster speeds, then she'll have to enter some races to do that. I'm sure entering races will help her improve even more. I grab a brush and some ink to try my hand at some motivational calligraphy. Happy New Year, trainer. It's just like you to insist we have a meeting this early into the new year, though. She notices the calligraphy I'm working on. What do we have here? The classic Triple Crown. It's our goal for this year. Ah, right. I do remember you telling me that. The prospects look positive. Though, as I have been saying, I cannot guarantee that I will actually enter any races. I really want to respect her position, but at the same time, if she's going to race, now would be the time for us to start getting the ball rolling. I have to convince her. You're saying it would be a waste to not utilize the classics, correct? If so, you make a valid point. Competing with Powerhouse Umamusume would be key to the new breakthrough in my research. Although, like I had said in the past, or actually just now, but races are also the perfect place for data collection. Aren't you a persistent one, so you wish for me to race this badly? Smiling, she brings her hand to her chin, goes into deep thought. Well, you might have a point. Okay, I will make arrangements for the Satsuki show then. You will? It's a heartfelt wish from my dear Guinea trainer. It would pain me to turn you down and time again. Besides, a chance to collect data is an attractive proposition. While we're at it, should we try to think of strategies of the Yayoi show as well as the Satsuki show? She's actually expressing interest in something besides research? Wipe that shocked look from your face. I am not the one-dimensional character you presume me to be. Even a lab rat gets treats, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what are we going to do now? Let's celebrate with some mochi. You mean you want to relax and savor the mood of New Year's together? Are you sure? You know I'm not used to this kind of thing. Just this once won't hurt. Well, I suppose this is true. The high sugar content will prove valuable as a source of energy for the brain and training. Now wait, why go to such lengths with this inefficient method of ingestion when I can just take glucose directly? Yes, that settles it. Guinea pig, fetch me the glucose tablets from the shops over there. While you're at it, get some vitamin B9 and iron supplements too. Oh, and ethanol. We're getting fucked up. Just like that, I spent the New Year's running her personal errands. Classic. Yay. Tizuna's Shrine visit. You get Tail Hill High, I believe. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. I think we're gonna focus on wit and power for the next little bit, because our speed should be enough. We love getting FFFF. We get up getting fucked up. Like this is a better wit day than a power day. Because I think our speed should be fine for a little bit, but we don't have the power to keep pushing up. She can get out of hand sometimes. I believe it gives us guts. Love the little cat. Also, how do you like how she's written? She's very silly. I do think that like she was written this way because like there wasn't like a lot of actual information on the real horse to go by. You know what I mean? Because like I said, he only raced in 4 races, so they're like he was a super powerhouse that was super strong and they probably did a lot of research on him. So therefore, I mean, we'd be stupid not to do this. I know I said we were gonna do a lot of power and we were gonna focus on speed, but we'd be stupid not to do a speed up here. All right. Oh, it's extra training. I'll talk her out of this. What? That? You don't have the right to. Thank you. Goodbye. Ah, she's gone. Here I thought I could observe her up close. It's all your fault, trainer. You owe me. Excuse you. The extra training event is ass. Alright. I'm skipping through this, I'm skipping through that because, it doesn't really do anything. I'll be honest with you. We need more skills, man. We are so low on skills. Lucky 7's silly. I want to grab Lucky 7, but I think Tether is actually the more realistic option if we keep ended up in like 7th. Or like 10th every race. But Lucky 7's silly and I love it. Here we are, G2 race, the Yayoi show. The lineup of races looks quite impressive. Although I do feel like something is lacking on the data collection front. Hearing Agent Takion's word, I can't help but worry a little. You're taking this seriously, right? Why, of course. The results of this race will have an impact on the Satsuki show. It would be suboptimal to limit my possibilities after all. Even if it's in G1 level, I can't exactly waltz in on this race, can I? Who's number 2? Manhattan Cafe. I mean, we're beating her on everything, but Guts. But that's because Guts is the worst stat in the game. I don't even know why it's there, really. This is what, March, I think. So like early March too. So. Let's see. Agnes Tachyon. So Agnes Tachyon won the Yayoi show, the Satsuki show, and the Tampa High Sansai Stakes, apparently. And he got a bowed tendon. And he didn't race after that. And then I think he had about 20 children. It's looking like, including Daiwa Scarlet. Daiwa Scarlet is one of his his children. Oh, Shan Suzuka. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. Come on, Agnes. Pass Silence Azuka before the final turn. Show her that she can't have a. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry, Silence. We're gonna shove away your perfect view. You will never be able to see beyond speed as long as we exist. He was nicknamed the Phantom Triple Crown Horse because of how well he did in his first 4 races. Would once again shows his ability to win the race. So he won his debut race by 3.5 lengths. So I'm trying to see like if there's any warrant to him being this like weird scientist. He really did show up, compete 4 races, was training for the Derby, got tendonitis, and was like, all right, I'm out, peace, and just like left. Also, someone said you can tell if it's a male Uma whether or not they have like tights and shorts on. Tachyon, you did great out there. I'm not even worried about winning the races. I'm just like looking at something on the side because I'm like, Tachyon will win. She's too strong. Yeah. So yes, from everything I'm reading, like there's not really anything that exactly puts him into being like this sciencey character, but he was also a successful sire of like more horses than his father, his father was Sunday Silence, so I believe is the same. I believe Sunday Silence is like the grandsire of Gold Ship. Yeah, because so Sunday Silence has Agnes, Tachyon, and Stay Gold, and Stay Gold's child is the only Gold Ship, I believe. So there's like, so I think the 3 goddesses are based off like the 3 like major breeding horses in the Japanese in the Japanese thoroughbred scene, because like it seems like almost every horse has some connection to Sunday Silence, Stay Gold, or Sunday Silence, and a couple other ones. Either way, next up Satsuki's show, we should tailor my preparations appropriately. All right, let's train even harder. Training. But of course you would. Don't worry about it. Just talking to myself. Anyhow, this time is money. Back to the lab. Back to the lab. We're going back to the lab again. Back to the lab again. Satsuki show. One turn. Bakashin Love. She goes to buy produce. I hate when the game puts me in weird positions like this. There really wasn't any good like thing to buy there. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're getting inspirations. So, all right, let's see how much. like yesterday I got inspiration on McQueen because I had like triple circle and I got like a 72 speed increase. Speed 1, power 2, power 1, power 2, speed 3, speed 3, 48 speed, 18 power. Damn. I was hoping the other settings would trigger, but they didn't. What's the game thinking? Yeah, it says I have enough wit, but I don't have enough power is what it's saying to me. Alright, I think we're alright here. A double take is Agnes Tachyon's uncharacteristic concentration. Rare to see you so serious about this. Yes, today I'm conducting a so-called verification test. Results of this test will form the groundwork for future experiments. Thus, it's imperative that my preparations be impeccable. Wait, what do you mean rare? I'm always serious when the occasions require so. Whether it's true or not, it's certain that Agnes Tachyon normally doesn't behave like this before a race. We have #1 favorite. It sucks when you get stuck behind like one of these horses. Like you'll be racing and you'll get stuck behind like this horse right here, and then like near the end of the race their stamina will fail and so they just fall to last, and you're like, and so you fall to last with them. Oh, Tokai Teo. I think we're beating her on stats though. Everything but guts. There. Like I said, we have we're gonna get like 2 stamina skills, so like we probably only need like 300 or 400 stamina in total. I wonder if is there an event after this where like she gets her leg broken? What the hell is a Tachyon? Tachyon apparently is a particle, a hypothetical particle that moves faster than light. That makes sense. Was it named after the horse, or was the horse named after it? Okay, the horse is probably named after the same thing the particle was named after. Sorry, we're doing research on the side because that's what Tachyon would want. I'm pretty sure Tachyon would want us to be doing our own lab work on the side while she races. Come on, Tachyon, don't get jammed up back there, please. Come on, Tachyon! Oh, what? Oh man, you got rushed. That sucks. She's gonna do front runner stuff now and outrun everybody. Come on, Tachyon. Come on, Tachyon. You see her right there in the background. She's coming up. She's slowly speeding up. She's in second now. She went from 6th to 2nd in like 2 seconds. Can her ability activate? I wonder what the conditions for she's in first now. She's in first. Come on, Tachyon! Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Tachyon! She's so fast. That's so stupid. 3 lengths. I'm literally repeating history. What was Tachyon's discovery? That animation looks so silly. Did you see the animation? she's supposed to be swinging her like long sleeves that she has on her outfit, but because she doesn't have them, she's just rotating her wrists. That's really funny. Wow, I'm almost at 50k and we're not even in summer yet. Agnes Tachyon displays a stellar run at the Satsuki Show no G1 race. Yes, these findings aren't bad at all. Many points are in line with the result of the trial experiment, and my preparations have gone along swimmingly. My hard work has paid off. However, having experienced these results firsthand, I now see even further latent potential with the... Tachyon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you, trainer. I was just talking to myself. More importantly, I really should just say it like the Death Grip song every time. Tachyon! Tachyon! I'm having a great time. I'm so happy that that AMV showed up on my stuff before I started this stream today. I ran both the Yaoi Show and Satsuki Show races, true to my word, which leaves me with just one more of the classics, the Japanese Derby. Ha! You would beat me to it. This is the next logical step. Still,
Yes.
for this next occasion, I hope you'll allow me to take the helm. The odds for Plan A aren't looking too favorable. Plan A? That's for me to know. You need not worry about it. The point is, I cannot promise that I'll run in the race. I hope I'm making myself clear. For some reason, her assertion comes off more forceful than usual. I understand. So I see she's going to get injured or something before the race. Good. Well, time is of the essence. With all the data I've just gathered from my competitors, I must make haste in resuming my experiments. It's time to put Plan B into action. Some kind of new experiment? She walks off alone, leaving me to wonder what her real intentions might be. For now, what I do know is that she's serious about running in the Japanese Derby, but in the end, it'll all be up to her. Oh, Murmur. Murmur is good. She has a bunch of debuff skills. I'm learning a bunch of debuff skills. I love Murmur. Just kill everyone else's stamina. They need it anyways. From here on, we're at our sights on the Japanese Derby. After the Satsuki Show, she told me that she couldn't promise she would enter, but now... Oddly enough, she's been showing up to every training session, giving it her all. What's gotten into you? What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to my perfect attendance rate as of recently? Isn't that given? I want to run faster in races. Spoken like a true Umamusume.
Yeah.
Well, I am one, aren't I? What about your no guarantees for the Japanese Derby? Not making a promise is not the same as saying no. One must be prepared for any and all occasions, don't you agree? As always, I find myself unable to decipher her true intentions. But in any case, I consider her proactive attitude towards training a good thing. We're about to finish training when I see Agnes Tachyon staring off into the distance. My, it appears that she's still around. Cafe, what business do you have? I've noticed your passionate stare for some time now. If you're willing to confess your love, why don't we relocate to the back of the school or perhaps the rooftop?
Yeah.
That's not why. I just thought you were running a little different than usual. Agnes Tachyon's eyes flicker back and forth in the Manhattan Cafe's words, but her hesitation soon turns into a mischievous smile. So you've been studying me with quite some intent. You're making me blush.
Yeah.
Don't misunderstand, I was just... It's okay, there's no need to be embarrassed. I know exactly how you feel. Let me guess, you wanted to assist in my research, didn't you? I just thought studying you might help me catch up to my friend. That's why I've been watching. That's the only reason. Is that so? But on second thought, I think this doesn't really concern me. Goodbye. Manhattan Cafe turns to leave, but Agnes Tachyon stops her.
Yeah.
Your assertion is not exactly true. I am betting a part of my future on you. Huh? To be honest, I have high hopes for you, both you and your invisible friend. In the beginning, I thought we were fellow outcasts. I was wrong. How should I put it? You seem to possess all of what I do not. I even think to myself how interesting it might be to mimic your lifestyle. Please, I don't want to be part of this. Well then, I should be on my way too. Wait a second. Stop her as she's about to leave. There's something I need to clarify. Well, there's a whole slew of things, but first things first. What did she mean by you running differently from the rest? Agnes Tachyon takes a moment to think it over, but she shrugs her shoulders. Well, nothing rings a bell. Moving on to more important topics, Guinea Pig, about our next race. Judging from today's condition, I have a good feeling about the Japanese Derby. Really? Absolutely, I'm in high spirits lately. So let's quit mulling over ambiguities and focus on the race. For the sake of science as well, let's begin drawing up plans as soon as tomorrow. Agnes Tachyon leaves on that high note. A few things remain unclear, but with a declaration that bold, I'm sure she won't back out of the Japanese Derby. Pump myself up for the upcoming summer stage. Wit +5. Our wit seems to be lacking according to the game right now. We're gonna lose some energy here. So we can get skill points. Where I wish I could see how many skill points I currently have access to. That'd be nice. 20 plus speed and 10% guts is kind of nice as well. Nope, nope, nope. We only came second in one race. Her hairstyle gives you speed. This gives you skill points. I don't know what this gives you. But I need the skill points, I think. We do lose all the energy we just gained back, though. Which sucks. But hey. If we could reach 300 wit, that'd be nice. Damn. Wow. Ooh, we got enough to get Murmur, though. Okay, how are we looking for the Derby? Stamina's not that good, but we have a stamina skill, like I said. Our wit's doing better. Our power's okay. I wish I could get stamina, though. Like, there's not enough time between the, like... When you do when you do medium races, I feel like there's not enough time between... In your classics here, between when you have to do the Derby and when you have to do the other one. Japanese Derby, is it just me or is it a bit tense in here? Agnes Tachyon shrugs her shoulders, voicing her differences. There's something I've been meaning to ask her. What? I just thought you were running a little different than usual. To this day, I still have no idea what Manhattan Cafe meant back then when she said Tachyon's running looked different. How did you change your running? Whoa there. Again with this topic, as I said before, Cafe was just imagining things. Besides, even if she wasn't, the fact that I haven't said anything about it means that it isn't yet time to do so. What ought to concern you as my trainer is how I might run today. Nothing more, nothing less. What significance does any other matter have right now besides serving as a distraction? Her posture speaks for the sincerity of her question. I'm not sure how to respond. If it lacks significance, no. Even if it has significance, this conversation is off limits for the time being, alright? Now the race should be beginning soon. Saying that, she leaves the waiting room without further explanation. Tack! Kion! Tack! Kion! Here's number 2. Oh, Opera. Oh god. Opera's gonna be a terrorist in my race. Probably has like 8 skills, right? Yep. It's so good. Tachyon? The song? Yeah, it is really good. Even if I can't sing it worth a damn. I wish it one taken back to the day of trying to lose control. Swerving in a blaze of fire, raising through my bones. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Tachyon! Hell yeah, fuck yeah, I feel like killing it. Tachyon! Alright, that's tight. What's it like to experience? Tachyon! It's so good. It's such a good song. I can never understand what he's actually singing the lyrics though. I don't know why, but like, God.
全ての馬娘が目指す頂点、日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。3番人気にはジンボリルドルフ、2番人気を紹介しましょう。テイエムオペラ王。さあ、今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。
I love this game so much. Come on, Derby, let's go. Late start again. Oh, you stupid horse. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for late starts. I need to rush. Because you have a stamina skill. Well, actually, a murmur might be nice too, right here. Not with TM Opera in the race though. We can't afford to be. Okay, no, we're all spread out. We didn't end up behind anybody, so as long as we don't end up behind anybody, we should be fine. That's okay. It's early in the race. It's a medium, so we should be good. We got a long time. Sprints are really where you really want to be like ahead early, or like have a super duper burst of speed like in a late runner, which is why like playing King Halo is so annoying. Attack! Keon! Attack! Keon! Remember, there we go. Kill some stamina. We're stuck behind Rudolph though. Might be a problem. We're stuck. Oh no, oh. Okay, stamina up. So we have stamina to burn around this final corner here. If Dignity of Duty can trigger here, we're in perfect position. Yes, as long as we can get around the horse that's stuck in front of us. Come on, Tachyon. Come on, Tachyon. Tachyon. Come on, come on. Yes. Yeah, extend that lead. You're faster than any other horse on this damn track. Let's go. 3 links. Let's go. I shouldn't flash as trying to speed up though. Come on. Yes. We have won 2 of the 3 crowns. Let's go. I do worry about the final crown though. The final crown's a long race. We do have summer camp coming up, which is nice. It's so funny. It's so funny. I need her outfit so bad. Man. We're just blowing through these races. It was like 375 skill points at the beginning of the game was so good. As Agnes Tachyon crossing the finish line, a tremendous display of dominance. She may be the living embodiment of enigma, but her running never ceases to amaze me. Never get tired of seeing you run. I see. This is truly fascinating. Well done. You ran like the wind. Oh, trainer, you're in a fine mood. From her debut race to the end of the classic, she's dominated the track. We've got this in the check. Next up is the Kikuya show. Yes, I suppose so. The Kikuya show G1 race is next up in your agenda, after all. It's a fine goal. However, from here on out, I'd like it if you didn't place too much faith in me. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. What does she mean by that? In any case, it seems our goal hasn't changed for the time being. Despite this uncertainty lingering in the back of my mind, our day's training for the Kikuya show begin in earnest. I love this game so much. I never thought I'd be hyped. All right, Happy Meek thing. Yep, we've got summer camp coming up. Got it. So we should do a wet training and then a rest here. Nope, stop game. Why is it that when I want to speed up, the game will let me speed up instantly, but as soon as I want to slow down, the game's like, no, fast. I'm like, no, slow, please. After completing the G1 race in Fuchu, we were playing for the Kikuya show, and suddenly Agnes Tachyon receives a formal invitation. The Gekki High. The Gekki High is an exhibition race showcasing the most popular Umamusume. Expectations are gathered for the monumental race, which will feature a live broadcast and an opening ceremony. The Gekki, I believe Tachyon the horse actually retired at the Gekki High. Let me make sure that I'm not spouting nonsense. Nope. That's not the right website. 1 second. That's cute pictures of Agnes Tachyon. That's not what I'm looking for here. No, I don't want Manhattan Cafe. I want Tachyon. No, apparently it was just the Hanshin race course. Excuse me. Just as they said, they gathered quite the formidable line. The Gekkai High takes its name from the bay laurel. Symbolically, it represents both victory and honor. These are virtues I wish all participating Umamusume strive for. In other words, while the Gekkai High may be an exhibition race in name, my intention were to establish a prestigious event rivaling the G1 races, where talented racers representing each of their generations would gather. Well said. May I acquire the reason behind establishing such a reputable event? The idea is to further stimulate competition throughout the Umamusume world. Excuse me. This is why I stand at this same level as the G1 races and is being held during the summer. The other reasons concern the races themselves. It can be easily said that the Umamusume are diverse. There are those who have talent but struggle to exert their full capability. Likewise, there are those who struggle to believe in themselves. While this might come off as a heavy-handed, it is my hope that they utilize this opportunity to experience how it feels to race with every fiber of their being. I genuinely believe that opportunities like this are instrumental for the future of not only those individuals in Umamusume, but for us as a whole. The future of Umamusume. Once again, the president is onto some fascinating stuff. Coincidentally, Agnes Tachyon and I are watching a broadcast of the Gekki High when she received her invitation. Just as they said, they got quite the formidable lineup, don't you agree? That race looks promising. A tentative list of participating racers are already being featured in racing magazines with coverage printed in full color. It's not exaggeration to say this is the most anticipated event in Umamusume racing right now. You should enter. I try to assure Agnes Tachyon that she'll do well in the race, but she remains unconvinced. Competing with those at the top is the key to drawing out one's own latent potential. Yes, I've heard this mentioned numerous times. Does that mean? Give me a day to think about it. Saying that, she leaves my office. That night, it's not every day you get a racetrack all to yourself. So the Gekki High, I couldn't ask for a better place to gather data. I have to make my choice. It's either plan A or plan B. Agnes Tachyon begins running, alone and silent silhouette against the nighttime track. Come on, run faster, faster, faster! I've done this ever since the Satsuki show. Latent potential within Umasume's legs, limits of the body's speed. I've yet to see even a glimpse of either, for I know that they lie beyond the horizon. A fine goal, if I do say so myself. Whatever the case, if that limit can be observed, it doesn't need to be with my own eyes. I'll run in the Gekki High. Not only that, I'll make sure Plan B is a success. Next morning. Hey there, trainer, I have something to tell you. Good news, that is. She proclaims her intention to run the Gekki High. Did I change my goal? No, what the fuck's the Gekki High? Oh, it must be a fake race. Okay, it's a fake race. Like I said, I'll puff, puff, puff. Faster, faster. This isn't the limit. I'm nowhere near it yet. Since the day she decided to run in the Gekki High, Agnes Tachyon has been setting new personal records on a daily basis. Tachyon was already fast, but now she's like crazy fast. She's really pumped. The Gekki High is going to be so exciting. Her legs as if relieved of some hefty burden, bound across the track with great vigor. She's awakened to her talent. Phew! I'm impressed, Tachyon. Yeah, it's written all over your face. Although I do find the sudden change a bit perplexing. Did something happen recently? If I have to answer, all I did was make a choice. The same thing you and everybody else do. It's nothing special. Alright, no, one more lap. Take my time, okay? In any case, is that clear? Agnes Tachyon's experienced a considerable change of heart. It's my job to support her decision. Now that she's showing motivation for the Gekki High, I spend the night lying awake thinking about how I can help. I'm her trainer. There has to be something I can do. Got it. I pull out the list of racers for the event and begin perusing all their past files. By the time I look out the window, dawn is already broken. Let's see, weather conditions, track strategies, the list of competitors, their bloodline, their rivals, favorable and unfavorable tracks. You did all this in one night. Hard to imagine you had any time to sleep. Well, I lost track of time. Did it please you that much to see my drive? Anyway, such a thorough data will be of great help for the Gekki High. It's an incredibly important race for me to gather quality data. We must be completely prepared. Agnes Tachyon closely studies the data I compiled. My efforts weren't for naught. This is something else. You look awfully happy. Is there anything else I can do for you? My, you're fired up today, aren't you? In that case, I can presume you won't reject being confined for 10 days. It's absolutely imperative for my next experiment. My mouth begins to move, but before I can finish thinking things through, if it's to see how far she can go, I'll always agree. Sure thing. I promise to try any concoction and accept whatever experiment comes my way. Any plan she comes up with, I'll comply. You've gone off the deep end now. The thing about confinement was a joke, of course. That's against the law, you know? Well now, I wonder what's gotten into you. You impressed me that day is all. I tend to describe what I felt watching her that day, but end up at loss for words. That day on the tracks. The way she shot across the track, each resonating step pushing her forward. I couldn't look away from her dazzling display. I'm willing to do anything. What? I'll tell her as long as we can go beyond the limit of Umamusume kind together, I'll do anything for her. In response, she falls curiously silent. Tachyon? Tachyon! Good grief. Huh? Ah, yes, of course, you haven't changed, not even a bit. I also want to see what lies beyond your limits.
No.
That's what you said when you scouted me. Do you remember? That day, in order to become my trainer, you downed an entire 3 bottles of test solution. I was taken aback, you know. The guinea pig is the real deal, I thought. Her eyes have the look of someone reminiscing on a fond memory. Yes, that day, under the setting sun, your eyes were filled with madness.
Yeah.
No, that's not quite right. Allow me to correct myself. She looks me straight in the eye. Even now, your eyes are filled with madness. It seems I'm the type with affinity to the eccentric. She lets out a small sigh. Goodness, just when I thought I had made my decision, could this be more embarrassing? What's this about? So long as the potential isn't 0, I can't quit now, can I? With that being the case, guinea pig, I'll be requiring your further cooperation with my experiments. Like I said, what are you going on about? The fact you're responsible for a good half of the trouble is about to occur. That day, she skips out on training after 3 weeks of perfect attendance. Next day, trainer, I have something to tell you. Good news, in fact. I withdrew from the Geki High. What? With no further explanation, she retreats to the confines of her laboratory. The Geki High quickly comes and goes with her absence. Agnes Tachyon's unexpected one-sided decision is being talked about all over the place. Hey. Did you see me spam clicking skip and then it just didn't stop? The skip, it just kept going. Period centering when races provide their today is the first day of summer camp. It's a period of intense training where racers can improve upon their practical skills, or that's what it's supposed to be. Are you ready, guinea pig? The number of experiments that can only be done during the summer rivals the number of stars in space. Don't give in to the heat. I'll need you to be on your best guinea pig behavior. You know, this camper is meant for you, right? You know, this summer camp is meant for you, right? A full-fledged adult shouldn't concern themselves with such trifling matters. Come, let's enjoy summer. Such was the calm before the inevitable... Excuse me. Oh, that was extremely rude. I apologize. That would ensue during the summer camp with Agnes Tachyon. Really, nobody's here. What skills do you possibly have for me here? Updrafters would be nice. I know that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. That one's okay. And I think we are, and that doesn't work either, so. And then we'll take this. Summer camp. I want to use this chance to prepare Agnes for her upcoming G1, the Kikyo show. And somehow I found myself down doing workouts as her request instead. 141, 142, you're almost there. Put some back into it, guinea pig. Why me? Despite being summer camp, I'm subject to her experimentation from dusk until dawn, like always. Yes. 149 and 150. Okay, stop. Now let me measure your endorphin secretion levels. At the moment, several reporters come running on over. You're Agnes Tachyon, right? That is correct. I'm sorry, but can you come back later? I'm in the middle of an experiment right now. Can you tell me more about why you didn't enter the Geki High? Just before summer camp started, Agnes Tachyon decided to withdraw from the Geki High. Originally a special race meant to stimulate, we know. Within the Radiancy community, the news spreads like wildfire. There was even voices criticizing her lack of commitment. Dear me, I knew I saw some unfamiliar faces sneak into the summer camp. You need to go through the academy first if you want to have an interview. push my way through the throngs of reporters, but find the microphones previously pointed at her, suddenly all facing me. As a trainer, do you understand the problems caused by your racer's sudden cancellation? Although she's student at Tracing Academy, there have been rumors claiming that she lacked motivation even before her debut race. As I just said, you will need to make a formal application in order to conduct an interview. You're much closer to a guinea pig than an actual trainer, so it wouldn't be much more constructive if you directed your questions at me. Tachyon! Tachyon! Once again, the microphone was around Agnes Tachyon. So as a highly talented Umamusume, what are your thoughts regarding the future of Umamusume world and your responsibilities to it? Unlike the student council president, I am down to earth. Nevertheless, if that is your question, then let me pose another. Suppose that you succeed in eliciting a response from me. Would my answer really contribute to the future of Umamusume? Can you explain to me the significance of time spent on this? I can't stand such trivial usage of time. Agnes Tachyon turns away from the flinching reporters. Should we get going? Guinea pig, it appears today is not fit day for experimentation. Can't help but feel a nagging uneasiness at the reporter's visible frustration. That next day, troublemaker in the Umamusume community, Agnes Tachyon. What an amusing provocation. Forgoing her servant camp training for a recreational experimentation, this Umamusume exposes her trainer, whom she refers to as a guinea pig, to her cruel instruments of science. With an outlook of indifference and apathy to the future of Umamusume. This is incredible. Their malice is apparent, but they didn't fabricate a single word. She seems in high spirits, but if the situation goes on, her professional career might be negatively impacted. Not to mention, I haven't even heard her reason for backing out of the Geki High either. Is something the matter, trainer? Why the long face? Why did you withdraw from the race? Oh, are you still curious about that? Not that I think about it. You really don't know why, do you? I suppose that does hinder your duties as my trainer. Sadly, there are unavoidable circumstances at hand preventing me from telling you more. As suspected, she has no intention of sharing her reasons. But as it stands, I won't be able to protect her when the time comes. I'm worried about you. Worried, you say? That's right, you are. Quite the worrywart. Let me preface this by saying that this withholding of information is a conscious decision. I dropped out of Geki High for a good reason. As she tells me this, she looks at me square in the eyes. Her tone is soft, but her expression is unusually honest. If everything goes well, we'll have a nice long talk about it. I can promise you that. So much I'm in the dark about. Contrary to what the article claimed, I know she's not indifferent. She has some kind of plan in mind, I'm sure of it. I believe in her. I nod in silent agreement, to which she replies with a small smile of relief. Thank you. All right, with that out of the way, let's hit the beach. Nice blue skies, not too hot. It's the perfect day to conduct experiments. More experiments? Don't be shy with luck. We'll manage to finish up by the end of the day. To tell you the truth, Plan A has finally moved on to the hypothesis testing phase. I'll let you pick for today. Would you like to do strength training or beach running? Strength training. Splendid choice in that case. Count the reps for me, will you? Wait, you're the one doing it? Of course, you're still out of commission from earlier testing. To verify the hypothesis for Plan A, my own body will be required. Do you have the tally counter in hand? Then let's start. For the first time in a while, I spent the day watching her over her training. Yes, that felt great. Hardly a problem. At last, success. After going beyond her original goal, her body gives out into the sand. Success. Look right at Agnes Tachyon and see a dazzling smile on her face. Next day, she formally announces her plan to run the Kikua show. The heated criticism directed at her frivolous attitude is certainly no laughing matter, but there really were no false statements in the articles. As I thought, she's paying no heed to the naysayers. Maybe a little bit more power is needed. Ooh, that was quite the eventful summer camp. Plan A is in motion. All that's left is to prepare for the Kiko show. If I do say so myself, my time management skills are extraordinary. She's almost an entirely different person from how she was before the summer camp. While I'm happy for her newfound enthusiasm, I can't help but worry. What is this Plan A she keeps talking about? Hey, guinea pig, let's give the classics our all. Summer quickly comes to an end, leaving my unanswered question unanswered. With our sights on the Kikoa show, days of back-to-back training being in full swing. And Fine Motion is talking about working in a ramen shop again. And Fine Motion is giving me Thing for prepared to pass. Thank you, Fine Motion. I wish I could get it though. It'd be nice to actually be able to get it. Now let's start this. By all means. Oh yeah. She gets called, we go to her favorite ramen shop, we get some energy up. Not a migraine. Oh, thank God. It was just a migraine with some wet down. I was afraid it was going to be the real bad migraine blues. What should we do here? It's not going to be a lot, but I think 11 extra stamina is pretty good. Final core. Of course, like I said, of course we can't afford any skills. I'm gonna grab Lucky 7 here. Maybe we'll get lucky. It says I have no stamina, but I do have a stamina. I do have like my own stamina recovery skill, so we should be fine. But I think we are going to be kind of hurting. The day before the Kiko show, preparations are complete. I cannot wait to begin. After getting ready, Agnes Tachyon exits the dormitory and leaves for Kyoto Racecourse. Why, if it isn't cafe? Are you on the way to Kyoto Racecourse? If memory serves, you were also running the Kikoa show. Yeah, that's right. Oh, then, were you waiting for me? I wouldn't mind hitting there together. No, it's just a coincidence. Oh, please, I know you don't dislike me that much. You even mentioned how I've been a role model for your training. That's... What was it again? It was a while back now, but didn't you compliment my running? Yes, it's slowly coming back to me. You shouldn't have spilled the beans so easily. Spill what beans? Your intuition was on point. It was true that my philosophy towards running had changed at the time. My apologies for dodging the question back then, but I had my reasons. Hold on, I'm recalling. I had something about betting on the future you. Yeah. Indeed, if I'm not mistaken, then, well, sorry to say, but I'll have to retract my statement. Instead of pinning my hopes on you, I'll use those two legs of mine to keep moving forward. Manhattan Cafe appears to loosen up a bit. Is that so? Did I say something funny? No, I was just surprised to hear you say that. That's all. I see. Well, I should get going. What about you? I'll leave in 5 minutes. In that case, I'll be seeing you. Manhattan Cafe watches Agnes Tachyon walk off into the distance. Next day, Kyoto Racecourse is abuzz with anticipation. That's Agnes Tachyon, the promo child, isn't it? I hope nothing goes wrong today. According to the news, she's quite the character. They say she's got talent, but everyone's expectations are still low, huh? Makes sense, though. Agnes Tachyon's bad reputation from the incident in the Geki High still runs strong. Her supporters are few and far in between. As for her, I noticed quite the commotion in the stands. It seems I'm the talk of the town. Well, that's not relevant now, is it? Instead, we should focus on how to execute Plan A in today's race. This event will directly affect both our futures, bringing forth a new era of racing. What are you talking about? Essentially, I'm going to give it up my all today. Thanks. Alright. Manhattan Cafe, I'm assuming, is the #1 favorite. Yeah. She's more... we're an 8, sadly not 7. Well, probably has more. Oh, she has less skills than I do. She's a late runner. Position pilfer. What's that? Not bad. Speed. I think our power and wit's better than hers. No, our power is slightly worse than hers. She has better stamina than we do. Like, way better stamina than we do. But we have way better speed than everybody else in the race. So as long as we don't get rushed, I think we should be fine here. A late start would also suck. Come on, Tachyon. Show me what Plan A means, because I'm about as confused as you are, I think. Please, Tachyon. We could be a Triple Crown winner if we win this race. Mayano Top Gun. Alright. She's got a triangle in speed though. So what? I mean, as long as we don't like die out there, I think we're fine. Our stamina's gonna suck no matter what. Come on! Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good start. A bunch of people had just instant endurance restores like right out the bat. Alright, we're close to the front of the pitch chaser pack. That's good. Yeah, okay, we're in the front of the pitch chaser pack. That's good. I'm just hoping we can keep that up, you know. Like I said, our stamina is kind of low for this race. I wish I trained my stamina more, but I need power to match up my speed up. Because it doesn't matter how much velocity you have. If you have no power, you can't exactly do anything. So I'm hoping, just hoping. Oh, of course we are. Come on. Our stamina is lowering. Okay. If we can hit Murmur, that'd be nice as well. Lower everyone's stamina. Oh, we're falling back really hard right now. That rush hurt like crazy. Come on, Tachyon. There we go. I needed that. That'll help with this last little bend. Is McQueen a late runner? That's weird. She's usually a pitch chaser. Oh, we're getting kind of jammed up. Alright, we get to the last corner, the last half. Come on, my own top. Come on, Agnes Tachyon. I almost said my own Top Gun. I heard my own Top Gun's thing is hard. Oh, the front runners are so far ahead. That rush really killed us, I think. And we have no skills to activate this final run here. It sucks like that the AI late surgers always seem to get like the perfect run. I think we're gonna end up like 4th. Yeah. Yeah, so we're at the clock here. So 5th actually. Yeah, like I said, that rush really hurt us. Alright. Because we fell behind everyone at the very end there. It like beat the hell out of me. It does, like I was saying, like I was complaining about. I feel like every time my AI rival is a late surger, they always get the perfect line near the end of the race to like get through everyone's path. Meanwhile, if I'm a late surger and I have like amazing power and everything like that, my horse gets stuck behind the slowest horse in the race and ends up 18th at the end of these races. Oh. Talk about being stuck behind the slowest racers. It's kind of happening right now, I think. Come on. I'm in 10th. There's no way I should be in 10th. I was in 3rd the entirety of last race. If we failed, and I'm rushed again. Really? I failed the wit check twice on this? I have an insanely decent wit. I have like 350. That should be enough to pass the wit check. Even I'm gonna say, even for an unpreferred style here, unpreferred length here, but wow, this is like really bad. This is really bad. I think we've lost this one. Yeah. Yeah, we're literally stuck behind one of the slowest racers in the thing. I bet you it's gonna generic Umas in front of us, and it's like, and my horse just can't figure out how to walk left or right. Gold chip on the race. That's really funny. 5-link gold chip, huh? I just don't think we have enough stamina. I was too focused on getting that power up. Yeah, we're gonna try again with an air alarm clock. Come on, Agnes. Can we not like late start, rush, and then stand in the back in the middle of the pack for the rest of the race? That'd be nice this time. If we're gonna late start, like if we're gonna late start, can we at least, like, I don't know, not end up just standing in the inside of the track waiting for the horse in front of us to move left or right, and then not moving left and right ourselves? All right, looks like we're back at the front side of the pace chasers list again. That's nice. Like, we should just stay on the outside. I know it's like longer, I guess, but at the same time, like, it doesn't make any sense for us to go on the inside here, other than jam out other horses. But we're not going to do that because the other horses actually know how to walk left and right compared to us. Come on, can I not fail the wit check this time? Look, see, look, Manhattan Cafe stay on the outside. My horse with her wit and power would actually be standing in the middle of all the rest of the horses, just looking at their tails and going, that's a pretty tail. The whole time. I don't know, I'm just bitching because I love late surgers, but they're insanely hard to train for me because they just want to stand in behind every other horse rather than actually move. Right. We don't have enough skills, I don't think, like you said. Manhattan Cafe only has like 2 skills though, I think. Enough power, I guess, then? Yeah, look, we're boxed in now. Come on. The front runners are so fast. I don't understand how they're so fast, how they're faster than me though. I have the highest speed. I guess I don't have the power to actually accelerate there to the speed that I need to go, right? Come on, Agnes, come on. Even if we end up in second, I'm happy with it, but I don't think we're actually even gonna get to third. And the game's gonna be like, you don't have enough stamina. Meanwhile, you need like a billion other things. Yeah, I think we came in 5th. Yeah. All right, one more time, and I'm just gonna press the view results button this time. I'm not gonna sit here and watch a race that I'm gonna end up in. There we go. Finally. Yeah, we were six paces behind a horse that had less speed than us, but I guess she had stamina. I don't get it. She had 2 stamina skills. I guess it's the stamina and guts. We didn't have enough stamina at the end to keep going. Ah, well, no triple crown for us. Favorable results. As I say, Agnes Tachyon performed better than I thought. Yeah, she ran with all her heart. Is she really a problem child like they said? Agnes Tachyon's full sprint was inspired a change of heart in those watching her. Not bad at all. Alas, finally. Tachyon? Oh, trainer. Her smile is so bright that I unconsciously take a step back. That was a great run. Yes, I think so too. If I could copy their memory from my mind and save it somewhere. Either way, this is just the beginning. The beginning? Oh, right. It's time I fulfilled my promise to you. Once you're ready, let's meet in your office. I have something to tell you. Her expression appears unusually serious. I really wish we came in first there. Like, I care about coming in first more than the horse girls do sometimes, just because I care about the stat bonuses. So long story short, my legs are in a condition where they may fail at any given moment. Shortly after Kiko's show, Agnes Tachyon abruptly enters my office with an announcement. Shocked, I stood up from my chair like a rocket. These legs of mine possess both natural-born speed and fatal fragility, you see. Huh? Just look at your shock. I was correct in withholding this information until now. What is this all of a sudden? The secret that I've been keeping. I gave you my word. If things began going well, I wouldn't divulge everything. You've been quite a good guinea pig, so I thought I'd reward you, scant as it may be. Now with the surprise out of the way, she gets herself settled in. The setting sun's light enters the room, casts a soft glow across her face. You're well aware of my profound fascination towards the Umamusume body. A body no different from the human body, yet boasted a physical capability several times higher. Imagine just how far such a sublime mechanism can go. In my youth, I was convinced that this grand pursuit of mine was inevitable. Actually, the sentiment still holds true. In addition, as I am a talented runner, I also intend to push myself beyond the limit with my own two legs. Though as I feared, realizing this dream has become slightly problematic because of that aforementioned reason. Figuratively speaking, my engine is sound, but my structural frame flimsy. Any slight overexertion poses a great risk. She's referring to her decision to go back out from the races. They always come so suddenly that I thought they were on impulse. But the real reason was because of her physical condition. I kept that a secret this whole time. Well, it is what it is. It's the reason why I've been conducting two separate studies, Plan A and Plan B. Plan A aims to reach the limit of speed by strengthening my own legs with the help of various experiments. On the other hand, Plan B forgoes the involvement of myself and seeks to reach the limits of speed by the way of proxy, that is, with the help of other Umamusume. I've been conducting each study simultaneously. It was in the middle of this that you decided to become my trainer. You put your faith in me. You were so keen when you proposed the idea of entering the classics. As if I'm recalling a fond memory, Agnes Tachyon closed her eyes. I know you can do it. You're free to selfishly pin your hopes on me. I wouldn't deny that. I won't deny you that. I wouldn't deny you that, excuse me. Words hard, can't read. Reading fast because slow is bad. In truth, I too began to see myself running in the classics. However, facts are facts. Competing at the Satsuki show, I realized that my legs simply can't endure against such fierce competition. I remember after the Satsuki show, when we started planning ahead, she was insistent on remaining committed to our agenda. The reason behind Agnes Tachyon's behavior begins coming to light, piece by piece. Progress for Plan A wasn't coming along too well. I couldn't see myself prepared for the peak of this period. Thus, I resorted to Plan B. Plan B, in other words, a realization of her dream with the aid of Umamusume in her stead. Does that mean that she'll stop racing? Expecting my legs to I began testing concoctions that would be used on another racer. This is also why I decided to run in the Gekki High. I simply couldn't ignore such a grand opportunity for data collection. It was then, however, when you unwillingly said to me that you wanted to go beyond the limit together, or something like that. Now I finally understand what she meant, so that's why you backed out. An acute observation, the impulse to bet on Plan A prevailed against my better judgment. Rather, it'd be more fitting to say that you rekindled my soul moldering dreams. You're a real troublemaker, you know? But in the end, it's still my decision, my fatal attraction to this thing called potential. Without my knowing, it ate away at me from the inside, leaving me vulnerable and brittle. Her voice diminished almost to a whisper. She lets out a quiet sigh. Though it is because of that, I finally found my resolve to continue Plan A until the end. My running in the Gekki High was only for a chance to collect data of my expectations that my legs might fail, so I withdrew. I then dedicated myself fully to my research, with time as my main enemy. But during summer camp, I began to see a light at the end of the tunnel. I felt my body beginning the capacity to endure. It was the day when she mentioned testing her hypothesis for Plan A. That's right. It was the first time in a while she had really exerted herself. Also remember her proclaiming success. The pieces are all coming together, and I'm finally beginning to understand the truth of Agnes Tachyon's circumstances. So that's what it was. Yes, and that is why I could commit to participating in the Kikua show. So she wasn't driven by impulse. Well, she threw me for a loop with her distant attitude. She's making an effort this entire time. I realized when I finished the Kikua show that I couldn't survive the Twinkle series. Which is why today, as an expectation, I can make this promise. Yeah? A competition for coming along this journey beyond limits. I will reward you a few victories. Alright, let's hear your plans for my senior year races. I'm all ears. A few days earlier, you wouldn't be able to convince me that she turned this new leaf. My face turning hot, I feel a lump forming in my throat. Tachyon! Don't cry, guinea pig. Is this the beginning of my redemption arc? You should be smiling. These are tears of joy. You always were the emotional type. Well, it reminds me, this is the perfect time to measure your stress level. You see, I have a deep interest in emotions at the moment. Come here, let me borrow your finger to read your heart rate. Huh? Don't me. Didn't you become my trainer in order to work as my guinea pig? Quite the opposite. Her eyes reflect the light of the setting sun, revealing a kind of innocence behind their enigmatic veneer. I expect our goal races won't change again anytime soon. Soonest race is medium G1, the Osaka High. With our sights set firmly, it's time to bring home the trophy.
高速度不変の原理について議論する夢のおかげか脳が活性化しているよ。今日の私は絶好調。面白そうだ。お疲れ様です。
Anytime I see stat pop-ups. Oh, cool! The free 20 wit that we get and 20 skill points. And Bakashin success, so we get some power and some speed, I believe. We can stop connecting and just get to the mission. Thank you. Power, speed, and turbo sprint. Excuse me. Why am I? Whoa. This is so awful. I apologize for being so rude to you all today. If I had prepared the past, we may have been able to get it. Also, Murmur didn't activate that whole time. I'm mad. Maybe activated in that last race, and maybe that's why we got as far as we did. Taste of warmth, more energy, yay! Early December is nice. Late December is even better because we have a race in late December we could do. Give me a break. I was lectured for 3 hours by the counselor. What did you do? I was conducting an experiment, nothing special. I made a little mistake and ended up breaking all the windows in the classroom. It was empty, so no one was hurt or anything. I don't understand why they had to get so mad. I was only half listening. Yes, I'm exhausted. Oh my god, you stupid horse. We couldn't win the other long, but we can win this one, I'm sure. Number one. I want to see number one stats. Simboli wrote it on. How are you number one? Oh, because my guts are low. So if you don't ever train guts, you will always be the lowest on the totem pole for a lot of these races, even though you have better stats and everything else. Because the game's like, oh, you won't have enough stamina at the end, but it's like, as long as you have a decent amount of stamina and maybe like a stamina restoration skill, you're pretty good. Come on. We need more G1 races so we can get more experience. Or skill points. I've heard that the URA finale is a really hard one to get skills in. Because there's not like many actual like good skill point grabs. And the later ones have better skills set. It should be nice. Again, but like I said, it's so weird that Manhattan Cafe got this like super good like speed buff and was able to come in first every race at the very end. Meanwhile, whenever I run a late surger with similar stats, the game's like, maybe I should level up stamina and guts and not worry about speed. Maybe then I'll be able to win every single race. I doubt it. I want you to know this is a joke. I completely and totally doubt it. Come on. Can we not get jammed? I hope we don't get jammed. Oh, looks like we're about to get jammed. Looks like Symboli Rudolph might be jamming us. Come on, dude. Calls. There we go, velocity up. Come on, Agnes Tachyon. We couldn't win the other long, but we can win this one if we do it right. Just sweating though. Come on, Agnes. Tachyon. Every time. Oh. Cool. Awesome. We got a long G1 in the books. 2 lengths too. I have to also make sure that we, wow, 1400. That's insane. I guess that's what happens when you win a bunch of G1s during your actual career and like end up like second and third every time. Skill points, direct your chain of senior races. We decided to visit the shrine for New Year's Day to offer our prayers. I still haven't told Agnes Tachyon that for upcoming year I plan on ambitious agenda with the aim of dominating the medium distance G1 races in the Grand Prix. Maybe this year maybe this way I can help her in surpassing her limits. What were you so fervently wishing for? I was meaning to discuss this with her in person later, but since she asked, I divulged details of my prayer. So we're dominating the medium G1 races in the Grand Prix now. So that would include the Osaka High, the Takarazuka Kinen, the Alton Tenno Show, and the Arima Kennen. You're a greedy guinea pig. Might you be putting too much faith in the gods? Or rather, this is the first time I'm hearing about this race agenda. She won't refuse, will she? Brace myself for a response. Very well, not a bad idea. Agnes Tachyon grins with excitement. Plan A went well, so we must go on the offensive this year, lest our efforts be for naught. I assure you that I will go at it with everything I have at my disposal. You can consider your wish realized. Hearing such a bold declaration of Agnes Tachyon, my mind can't help but wander back to 1 year ago. It's our goal for this year. Like I've been saying, I can't guarantee if I will actually race or not. Compared to back then, her reply now is not unthinkable. You've changed. Oh, quit being so sentimental. Over several 100 billion of our cells undergo death and rebirth on a daily basis. Naturally, we too would experience change. Though this isn't to say I don't understand what you mean. Last year was one full of twists and turns, a year to remember for certain. Yeah, it was rough. Let bygones be bygones. Now that we've finished our New Year's shrine visit, shall we head back? You have experiments to do? No, training? What? Isn't often that our interests are fully aligned, so I thought to make the most out of it. Don't you agree? Today's a holiday, we should take it easy. Take it easy, you say. This is a bit unexpected. But I suppose sleeping away the New Year's holiday for a try doesn't sound all that bad. As it is New Year's, what do you say we try to find a hammock on sale? A hammock? Oh, didn't you know? The swaying of a hammock has proven to help positive effects in helping one de-stress. Later we go shopping for hammocks at the DIY store and promptly put them to good use. Either way, this year is looking to be an eventful one. One day I'm out shopping with Agnes Tachyon. We got everything I wanted. Should we head back with the bags? Oh, what's this over there? Step right up and try your luck with our New Year's raffle. This year's grand prize is a hot spring vacation for 2. First prize winners get a deluxe carrot hamburger steak. Second prize winners get a bushel of carrots. And third prize winners can take home a single carrot. No one's opportunity to pass you by. Get a ticket now and spend for your chance to win. I see, a raffle. That reminds me, we did have in fact receive a raffle ticket while shopping earlier. What are the chances, trainer? Why don't you test your luck? Let's go for first place? Yeah, I agree. You want to give it a go? Not entirely. I'd rather observe myself. When the ball rolls out of the tumbler, I wonder how this color will affect your emotional response. Now that you know what I want, it's time to get it a show. Show me a relationship between emotional response and the mimetic muscles. I gave her into her pressure and head toward the raffle booth. I crank the tumbler and what pops out is... Oh, tough luck. Looks like he pulled up... I'm so fucking mad. Just because of the mood down act. Unironically, literally only the mood down there is what makes me angry. Everything else is whatever. Because mood is like a really important thing when it comes to training. Happy Valentine's Day, a day where one gives chocolate as a token of appreciation. I too followed the tradition and prepared these for you. Now don't be shy, hurry up and try some. Don't mind if I do. Going along with the request, I open up the parcel handed to me, reveal a selection of bite-sized chocolates. What's the matter? You don't have any? Truthfully, the idea of consuming something offered by her scares me. But if I refuse, I did my best to make these. Maybe she actually has no ulterior motive. Sealing my resolve, I pop some of the chocolates into my mouth. I feel the sweet flavor permeating the inside of my mouth, a rich taste of chocolate. No, of pork and garlic. Wait, why does it taste like a pork bowl? It's something called allethiamine, which is great for alleviating fatigue. Long story short, I combined greens that contain ample amounts of vitamin 1 and allicin, then compressed those into what you ate earlier. I did out of consideration for your fatigue. Chocolates also have the same sedative effect that aids for reducing anxiety, but they end up raising blood sugar levels as a side effect. In any case, wasn't it delicious? It was indeed delicious, but... Ah, good. I'm glad to hear that. I didn't perform a test, you see. Speaking of which... as she begins to speak, she takes a piece of the pork bowl flavored chocolate and tosses it into her mouth. How intriguing. The similarity between the outer experience and its actual substance is quite extreme. You think they're eating chocolate only to experience the complex flavors of a pork bowl. What a horrendous betrayal. Suddenly crave for sweets. All right, you there. Make something for me right now. Right now? Come on, hurry up. I want to eat the real stuff. I want dessert now. Chocolate cake, chiffon cake, anything will do, so long as it's sweet. At a request, I head into the kitchen and begin baking. After some time, the scent of freshly baked chocolate cookies pervades the kitchen. Wow, they look tasty. I applaud your effort, guinea pig. And with these lips-smacking cookies, I made to spend a heartwarming Valentine's Day together with Agnes Tachyon. Wait, what? Valentine's Day isn't so bad after all. Leveled up her skill. Though I don't know actually what leveling up her skill does for us. More stamina, I guess. While heading back from the academy after an outing with Agnes Tachyon, trainer, have you ever heard of a stalker? Have you ever had a stalker? What makes you ask that? Because right now I'm being stalked by someone. Listen up, act calm and casually look behind you, towards the sky. I do as she says and take a casual glance behind me. A street lamp dimly flickers to life, and above it, a single feathery figure stands. Did you see it? Crow? Correct, a crow. I'm being stalked by a crow. A few days ago, that same crow got tangled up in some discarded fishing line. It was like a histone trap wrapped in a strand of DNA. No, speaking in terms of conventional theory, my description suffers from a discrepancy. Still, the hierarchical structure of the nucleosome has yet to be fully studied. Oops, I seem to have gotten away from the original topic of conversation. Anyways, I think the crow was stalking me because I saved it. You could just ignore it. Well, you see, you'll understand soon enough. For now, let's make it seem as though I'm staying in your office. Next day, I go open the curtains of my office, but as closer, I notice a large heap of garbage stuck into the sill. You see now, trainer, it's a present from the crow. Its stench is strong enough that even I must pinch my nose. This is awful. Right? It did the same thing to my room. Without fail, it packs into my windowsill with trash until it's stuck into the window frame. So, trainer, how do you think we can resolve the situation? Good question. Tell the truth, I'm a complete loss. If this is a crow where Umamusume, I'd ask them to repay their thanks by becoming a test subject, but it's a crow. They're not as durable as we are. The risk to its safety would be too great. So I need you to concentrate. I need your concentrated effort to get me out of this. What if we try accepting the gift? What? Are you suggesting I eat what it's offered me? What kind of person are you? That doesn't even qualify as an experiment. As my assistant, you should be nicer to me. I only meant that she should act like she accepted it, but I guess she misunderstood me. Crow continues to bring gifts for some days to follow, but eventually it stops appearing. Agnes Tachyon was at first overwhelmed by the offerings, but on occasion, there's these pretty rocks and things mixed in. I began to enjoy what I'd find after a while. She gazes out at the now crow-free window and smiles longingly. Guts plus 10. Okay, she's in green, which I believe is enough. Oops. Alright, well, I mean, that works. 2. Wait and see. No. Stop, game. Please, I'm clicking the skip button to stop it. Gourmand's nice. I believe Gourmand is a pace chaser skill. Yeah, it is. But I think Steadfast would be the better option to take here. More prepared to pass. How's the game saying everything is? My stamina and power are weak, it says.
早く理論の証明がしたい。
I agree, they are pretty weak.
全身
Let's take prepared to pass. It's a movement skill, so we won't get jammed late race. Hey, isn't that Agnes Tachyon? She recently sparked a lot of controversy on the internet. Oh yeah, that's her. I was interested, so I watched the footage of the Kiko's show. She performed pretty well, actually. She surprised the crowd at the Kiko's show, but the question is, how will she fare today? Agnes Tachyon lets out a carefree yawn, paying no heed to the surrounding chatter. She's not phased one bit. Silly guinea pig. I appear relaxed because I am focused. I've been employing various breathing and muscle relaxation techniques to ease both mind and body. Why is it that whenever I stream this game, I burp a lot? It must be because I'm breathing too much. I need to breathe less. It is proven type of mental training built on foundation of sports science. Is that really true?
例だ。
Besides, today brings the first of our long-awaited goal races. I got your hope up back then, so it only makes sense that I prove my hypothesis. As competition for accompanying me along this journey, I'll reward you with a few victories. A lot of her story is just flashbacks to earlier parts of the story. I think it's like the 5th flashback we've had. She promised me that she's just a few days after the Kiko's show. I trust you. She responds with a shrewd grin. That's the spirit. So just wait, just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. We are still the #1 favorite. Alright. It's a weird tip about nice nature, but sure. I still love the little chibi character that changes on these screens. G1. Osaka, hi. By the way, the reason I'm using this now is because you get better angles, racing angles on this screen than you do on the wide screen. All right, I don't need to see all the horses that are involved in the race. All right. Fourth I've been starting in is not too bad. Especially since we're supposed to be preserving our strength that the front runners are spending. Prefer to fall behind horses though. If we could prevent that, that'd be nice. 7th will sucks a little bit. Oh god, we're jammed behind Die with Scarlet. There we go. There we go. Super Creek. Next time I do an Agnes Tachyon run, I'm gonna focus more on stamina and not so much on wit, I guess. Just maybe. Again, one of these days I'm gonna do a run where I just try to like build my stats the same way the AI does, like decent guts, decent stamina, power, okay power, a little bit of good speed and some wit, and see if I can actually win a race that way or not. I doubt it. Beating the queen with her own skill is really funny every time, by the way. Come on, Agnes Tachyon. Let's go! Prepared to pass, also in more velocity. Come on, Tachyon. Show Tachyon. Sorry, I forget to scream that every time. Yeah, let's go. I don't have the legendary crash outs that other streamers have on this game, but I'm just happy that my horse is winning the races. Okay. All right. I always try to skip those, not because I don't want to see them, but because I don't want to like hear, because I mean, I guess we could sit here and listen to it, talk about how cool our horse is, but like I'd rather just like get to the next cutscene. Henshin race horse is alive with excitement. The Henshin race horse, that's the problem child Agnes Tachyon. Her style is quite something. Yeah, I couldn't turn my eyes away. Her potential is a full, real force to be reckoned with. What? Also, hello, Naka. Thank you for the head pats. Sorry. Yes, we are indeed horsing around. I think Mondays might. I usually not stream Mondays, but I think Uma is a pretty good game to play on Mondays because I'm going to play it anyways until like I get bored of it. So I might as well stream it if I'm going to be playing a new horse or if I'm just going to be like farming stats. Give me something to do on Mondays. And also, Umamusume Mondays. Also, happy Servo birthday day. It's not my birthday yet. We have approximately 4 more days to my birthday. My birthday, I'm probably going to be doing a like 6, maybe 7 hour long stream. We'll do probably some games with some friends. Mortuary assistant to fulfill that promise from the 24-hour stream. I'm gonna ship myself playing that probably. Thank you for the head pets, Nazca, again. I have some art to show off. Nothing crazy, but I have a little bit of art to show off. And other than that, I've got no real plans. We'll probably do we maybe do like a quick run on Uma or some Runa. No propaganda shorts art. No propaganda shorts art. But it's some interesting art nonetheless. Also, welcome in Valko. Hope your day's been going well. I hope Dragoon don't burn down the stream, please. I promise you, it's good art. I don't know if you'll like it, but I like it. I think it's nice art. With what she's shown us today, one has to acknowledge is her true strength. Standing ovation ensues is no doubt meant for Agnes Tachyon. Well, isn't the crowd boisterous today? Is that my name they're calling? Beat Legend Dragoon? Congratulations! It would appear to be the result of my running. Oh, it's you, guinea pig. What did you think about my run? How are you feeling? Are you hurt anywhere? I feel great, as you can see. Just like I promised. We're currently playing Robo's favorite horse. And I keep singing bits and pieces of the song Tachyon by the Death Grips because her name is Agnes Tachyon. Just like I promised, I can do fine. Just fine the senior races. I'm glad to hear it. Yet this is only a pit stop. Dear guinea pig, the next journey is to discover the true potential of Umamusume has just only begun. I finally set sail with my hull intact. The sea is vast and the world is my oyster. Oh shit. Nope, didn't mean to skip. I meant to stop skipping actually. To that end, your assistance will be indispensable, trainer. You can count on me. So the next race is the Takarazuka Kinen, a race of 200 meters longer in distance than this one. That means it's imperative to raise my lactate threshold as well as my resistance to lactic acid. That's why I spent an entire night developing a new concoction. Ta-da! From her pocket, she pulls out a liquid glowing fluorescent pink. My body is a temple, which is where you come in, dear guinea pig. Something's off about the color. Don't tell me a veteran guinea pig such as yourself is afraid of because of a mere color. As always, she's coercing me to consume her latest concoction. Meanwhile, cheering and applause continues with no end in sight. Stats up, yay! Friendship with her up, yay! FanFest? Nope. Oh yeah, FanFest. Inspiration and then FanFest after that. We should be good enough to get our next skill level up. Inspiration strikes. Spider Major Queen. Speed, power, Blue Rose Closer, power, speed, fast paced, speed, Laser Savvy. Did someone interfere with my central nervous system? Was an interesting vision. One particular day leading up to the Fan Fest, a photo shoot. Yeah, it's my main event for the Fan Fest. We want to make an appearance. We want you to make an appearance, no matter what. Looks like the organizers are going around scouting Umamusume on campus. As the photo shoot operates on a rotational basis, we only need to borrow you for an hour. More importantly, you can greet your fans. I see. The organizers appear to be brimming with anticipation, but unfortunately, Agnes Tachyon dislikes, above all else, anything that she deems is a waste of time. But she's going to turn her down. A photo shoot, eh? How utterly fascinating. Why not? I accept your proposal. Huh? What? What? What are you getting all surprised for? Lo and behold, Agnes Tachyon chooses to participate in the photo shoot during the Fan Fest. As soon as the event organizers leave, I ask her out of curiosity why she agreed to the photo shoot. Lately, I'm becoming increasingly curious about the powers that stem from the factors like enthusiasm and passion. It's surprising that the science-loving Agnes Tachyon would show such interest over emotional things. Well, this is new. I simply sense potential from my own first-hand observations. The extent of muscular exertion depends not only on physiological factors, but psychological factors as well. In other words, it has been proven that the motor performance is linked to the 11th activity of the cerebral cortex in the central nervous system. Words. The effect that a crowd's cheering has on a person will depend on various psychological factors. In the case of adolescent human females, this relationship is proven by be statistically significant, but whether or not the same conclusion be made about Umamusume, that is the aim of this study. So I was right. Umamusume are not women. What is she going on about? Well, in simpler terms, I plan on getting closer to my fans. This is, of course, for the sake of my research. That's Agnes Tachyon for you. Day of the Fan Fest. See, I want this outfit. Look at this outfit. It's so nice. Thank you for the head pats again, Falco. Thank you for the head pats, Falco. It's such a cute outfit. Too bad you only get it if you 3-star them, and I'm well away from 3-starring any of them. The day of the Fan Fest has come. A crowd of fans enthralled by your appearance at the Sakai High flocked over to the photo booth. Your performance at the Sakai High was amazing. I'll be cheering for you. I appreciate it. I can't believe I'm seeing you in person. You're the coolest. Your pleasure is all mine. Is that really Tachyon? Though I know it's for sake of research, I stand dumbfounded by the unfamiliar sight. So Tachyon is a horse, by the way. The IRL Tachyon raced in 4 races, got tendinitis, and then quit. But he put out such amazing results that other racers were scared of him. Eventually, the photo shoot comes to a close. That was more tiring than I thought. You seem to be enjoying yourself. Did it seem that way? I guess I couldn't contain myself over the idea of finding more test subjects. Besides, it's a rare opportunity to be able to observe people eliciting such emotional responses up close. Upon laying their eyes on me, their respiration and heart rate seemed to visibly fluctuate, evidencing stimulation to their dopamine nervous system. It would follow then that the more races I win, the more their reward systems are stimulated. At this rate, they may become a day when the simple sight of me provokes tears. Dear me, how intriguing this concept of fandom is. But how did you feel during the photo shoot? I don't really imagine myself getting used to that sort of thing, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I imagined. It was, in subjective terms, in every sense of the word, bubbly. Well, in any case, it wasn't an unpleasant experience. If anything, it was on a pleasant side. Though not in the way I imagined, it seemed like she found her way to enjoy the photo shoot. She left abruptly. I remember now, and if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back into you, or so it goes. Meaning? Yeah. Well, this is purely speculative, however. There may come a day when I, too, could tear up at the mere sound of their cheers. But if such a phenomenon directly correlates an improvement in speed, then it is a price I'm willing to pay. It appears this FanFest has been extraordinarily stimulating for Agnes Tachyon. Unironically, a little bit of guts here is kind of based. Homestart Taste is pretty good to get. When's our next race? End of June? How many races before then? And it's a medium, so we can races we can do before then. We could run the Spring Tenno show, but I don't think we have enough stamina for it, honestly. I think we're shooting for 400 stamina here in total. Alright, no extra training. Don't ever do extra training, it's not worth it. Carrot Rangers coming to the track or something like that, and we get some power and we get some guts and speed. Ooh, I was holding my breath. Sorry. No, I can't. I'm a pussy. I can't do it. I gotta... Can we stop giving me like the pauses like right before Yeah. Also, we didn't gain any energy from doing that recreation event. That's painful, man. Getting some guts though, apparently. Oh man, wow, it's so close. 130, so close to being attainable. Alright, this is a plus 70 event. Wondering if I could be of any help to research. I scouted the library for Umamusume related books. Hey trainer, what are you doing here? Actually, seeing as you were in the library, I suppose you came with the intent to read, but what is it that piqued your interest? I wanted to help with your research. This is to help with my research? How diligent of you. However, what I require most from you is healthy mind and body suitable for testing. If you want to help, then let's start with some basic bodybuilding. Well, that would be, you're in luck. I just happen to have something I've been dying to test. The experiment is a success. No matter how out of shape you may be, I can transfer you to be fit like an athlete. Ozempic? Agnes Tachyon is the creator of Ozempic, confirmed? Can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, Agnes Tachyon creating Ozempic? I could, actually. She seems like that kind of person. Let's begin the experiment. Ultimate physique. I can't wait to see results, trainer. Perhaps pleased by a cooperative attitude, Agnes Tachyon goes about her business at higher spirits than usual. Hey, plus 10 wits, not too bad. We should be killing it, I think. Oh yeah, I'm killing it! Tachyon! Captivate Agnes Tachyon's performance at the Osaka High. Many fans have come today to cheer her on. Agnes Tachyon is running in the race today. I might have heard of that name. Who is that again? She's a stranger one, but for some reason I can't help but want to root for her. Well, there's quite a few fans present. The more the merrier. Yes, it's an excellent opportunity to further research the significance of crowd support. Still, we're here at the G1 race with the full support of the crowd. All procedures are in place. How far can we go today? My body is tingling with anticipation. I'm gonna say we should be the #1 favorite by like a length. Our stats are pretty good this time. Like we have lower stamina. We have lower stamina than #2, but only a little bit. We have higher wits, lower guts, and higher, and like almost double her speed. No, actually, we have double her speed, right? No, 728 would be double her speed. I just watched myself roll my eyes to do math in my head in real time. That was so strange. It's so weird to like watch yourself do it. Oh, because I know I do it because, you know, my eyes move, but like I know but like actually seeing it happen. But the game is perfect for me because it includes story, which I love, and reading, which I also love. The best game ever created. Alright, I'm trying to learn. So like, out of the blue into the bag, DOE comes through, like, bucket, what was that? Man, I don't know, but it made me feel so heated. How we creep without showing you jack. Shit from below, give a shit if you know, cause even if you did, but you keep coming back for more, I'm needed. Oh, damn, I don't know the pace of the second lines. I'm off, I think. Come on, Keon! Keon! Is there a mod for this game yet where every time they say Tachyon, it's death grips? Oh, it's sounds Suzuka again. Shoot, I wonder if we'll interrupt her perfect view once again. She must have no stamina if the game doesn't think she's going to be #1. We ended up kind of back behind people. That's a problem. It's not where we want to be on her, actually. Really? Rush.
行きます。現在1番手はサイレンス鈴鹿。第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。依然としてサイレンス鈴鹿。続きました8番2馬身3馬身開いてエアグルー。4番手
Come on.
前のトップが下がらず4番17番追走。
Get on the outside. Quit running behind all the horses. We should be close to first right now. Not stuck in this back spot. You don't have enough power to break through. Shut the fuck up, game. You literally just programmed her to walk behind all the other horses. I'm not activating my stamina skill either. And now I'm losing spots because I rushed. There we go. Okay, stamina back. Good. Now we just need to get prepared to pass the trigger and also duty dignity calls. Oh God, the guy's coming up on the side there. Come on, Tachyon. Oh my God, you didn't activate a single skill outside of Murmur. Tachyon, why would you betray me like that? Like, if she activated literally dignity duty calls or what's the other one, we would have won that race easy. Or prepared to pass, both of which should have activated. Tachyon, you were great. They cheered me from the start to finish, though I struggled to comprehend why. I find it deeply fascinating. I'm so mad. Hello, Hellday Punch. How are you doing? I'm mad. Reply, Shriek Sands. Now going over to results. Tachyon? During the race, I listened to the crowd and I couldn't make out a few cheers here and there. Guess what? Data doesn't lie. The relationship between cheering and muscular exertion proved significant. I'm rather shocked, to be honest. I don't think those are the best clothes to be running in. I agree, but neither is her like normal actual outfit, because it's a lab coat with like long arms. But I'm angry because like all she had to do was activate one of her 2 skills that activate when she's in first or second around after the first thing, and we could have won. Like, we literally were like inches away from winning. I'm sorry. I think what she means is the crowd cheering her, motivated her. My, how intriguing. All that's left was this. You're the Nintendo show and the Arena Kinen. Time is aplenty. This is one small step closer to breaking the limits of Umamusume kind to fulfilling my dreams. They should. That's the next big thing to make the Olympics better, isn't it? Is to make all the runners be idols. Summer camp begins today, and after every run, they have to do a song and dance number. In order to conquer the Autumn Tenno Show and Rima Kinen races, it's going to be an intensive one. Are you ready, trainer? The types of training available exclusively in the summer are comparable to the number of stairs in space. Time is short. To make sure you plan out an effective training regimen for me. Compared to last year, Agnes Tachyon has turned over a new leaf and is taking training seriously. You should have 500 followers? I agree. It is indeed exciting, Holiday Punch. Though I do occasionally log on and I've lost a follower, and it's very painful. In its own special way. Such is the way of things. You say, oh no, I say, can't be sunshines and rainbows, right? Nah, we failed. Damn. Practice poor. Well, at least we see her dream. It's 2 months to the Autumn Tenno Show. In that time, we'll need to perfect my physical form and fulfill every requirement for victory. Get some rest. Wait. Ta-ta for now, trainer. Where the heck am I? Such a big space, and this air is oddly tranquil. Considering the circumstances, perhaps this is a dream. If that's the case, I must be lucid dreaming. Very intriguing. In a dream, and your possibility becomes a possibility, no? For example, speed beyond the limit, I can simulate the experience here. By doing so, I can bring the sensation and knowledge back into the real world. This is a magnificent discovery for my research. Okay, I should begin testing out a number of things. Oh, I see. I've awoken. My memory situation is a bit hazy, but how exhilarating. Wonderful. Trainer, are you here? You've got to hear this. It seems she had a good dream. I don't really understand what she's talking about, but I'm glad she's feeling better. Oh. I don't think I've ever unfollowed someone in my 7 years on the platform. It's, unironically, it's probably somebody from my Blaze Blue days. I used to stream only Blaze Blue, and I had like a lot of people follow me back then. And so occasionally they're like reminded that I exist, and they're like, oh wait, this guy doesn't stream Blaze Blue anymore. And so here we are. All right, we have stats. What should I pick up? I guess is the question, right? I think my last 2 races are longs, right? That's a medium. Stamina here would be really nice. So I think we're gonna do the stamina here. But I'm trying to see what skill I should buy. Steadfast is kind of not worth it in my opinion. We're not activating enough skills for tail held high. Was it an interesting game? Yes, it is. You train horses and then you race them. And they all have little stories. They're all idols. I love it. Progress update. I am at 94 hours as of right now. When I end this stream, I'll be at like 97, 98, probably. And the game only came out like 2 weeks ago, man. I am addicted. I play this game like I literally end streaming and open this game up and play it for like hours. Yeah, no, I play this game forever. Like it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Because it makes my brain tingle the whole way through. It like the number go up. So Servo happy. Blue Rose Closer. I'm thinking about grabbing. I'm sure Haste might be also good. Also grabbing an endurance skill also might be good, like Swinging Maestro. Like getting towards that might be good here. I mean, we lost last time because we didn't activate any of our skills of the last thing. Let's do Blue Rose Closer. I can't wait till I actually can't wait till oh my god, please not another mood down. Let's be serious. I've like sufficient stimulation in the everyday routine. I like my brain cells are being dry. Even coming to the rooftop to observe active Umamusume has failed to get me going. I'm choosing maybe if someone like pulled in the sides or something. We really gotta move down the day before the race, huh? This sucks. It means we have to race on actual merit. She's an oddball, but there seems to be much more here meets the eye. Yeah, I totally get it. I love the way she runs. The venue is full of Agnes Tachyon fans. Clearly, Autumn Tenno Show is hailed as the definitive medium race for nothing. In contrast to the lively stands, the race course is full of strained tensions. So you're nervous? No, in the slightest. Excitement is detrimental to the ability to focus. I'm completely relaxed, but I still want to get the most out of this opportunity. I feel like I can run really well today. It took me a lot to get that way. That's why I'm not holding back anything. I mean, we have unironically, for a potential one star, these are good stats. Considering we started with 90s and everything. I didn't even see if we were #1 place. We'll see it when we get to the gate this time. I'll watch it just to see which one, who's #1 favorite. Oh no, we'll see it here. The Tenno Show. Awesome. G1. Ba 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 ba. Sorry. Woo! Again, if we get to the actual finale, I'll turn on and sing along to Tachyon, while you all won't be able to hear Tachyon because I don't want to nuke this VOD. But
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了。
Oh.
出走の準備が整いま
It's
した。
raining too, which sucks. Late start. Alright.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。高レース
That
が
we're
期待
starting,
できそうです。
期待通りの結果。
Unironically, being on 1 and 2 is actually a curse, I feel. We only watch sports for the commentary. I mean, this game has full Japanese racing commentary, horse racing commentary going on.
続いている向こう上面に入って先頭は8番。さあ花に立ったのは8番。このままリードすることができるか。
We're stuck behind a horse. No, don't get jammed. No. Murmur. Okay. Murmur is great to activate this early. Hurts people's stamina. You have to think, though, these horses are actually running like 2,000 meters. What's the longest marathon race?
さて始めよう。
外16番、さらに外
Not
14番、
longest
少し
marathon.
後ろから18番、後方2番手に9番、17番、最後方からのレースになりました。意気揚々と
No,
先頭に行き
no,
ます
okay.
8番
Apparently these are. Is this game? In this game? Yeah. I mean, so currently it's 2,200 meters. Longest race in this game, I believe, is 3,000 meters. We're jamming behind Super Creek. Come on. Come on. Apparently the longest foot race is 3,100 meters, by the way. And apparently it takes 50, on average 50, they are given 52 days to complete the race. Ooh, beat them by like 4 lengths. Let's go! Keon! Keon! I don't sound like him at all, I'm sure. But it makes me smile every time I do it. Oh. Good job, Agnes. It's so good. Are you saying I'm good or the song is good? Wait, one of them is named Vodka? Yes, there's a horse named Vodka. She's so fun fact about Vodka, since I'm doing fun facts about horses on this stream. Fun fact about Vodka, the rival to her IRL is a horse called Daiwa Scarlet, who is the daughter of Agnes Tachyon IRL. Is also good, but also song. Okay, thank you, Robo. And Daiwa Scarlet owner said he would only allow Daiwa Scarlet in this game if, one, she had bigger breasts than Vodka, and two, the face you just made is funny. I would love to see it. Two, by the way, we were running with 4% less effort because we were on normal and not great. Because I don't know if you noticed or not, but your mood actually affects how well you race. So that was great. But the other thing, closing your eyes, slowly sending on the screen and some weird open mouth expression. Vodka had to have smaller breasts than Daiwa Scarlet, and Daiwa Scarlet said she had to have a cuter design that people would like better. Tack, Keon, tack, Keon. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Tachyon. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Tachyon. I could go further faster. I was surprised at the limits imposed upon me to a new frontier of speed where no one Umamusume has traded before. The horse I'm playing as, IRL, he raced in 4 races and then got tendonitis and stopped racing and retired. But he won all of those races by a considerable length. Um, so he won the Yayoi show by 5 lengths. Even though the track is small, was small and also raining, he won the Satsuki show by 3 lengths, I believe. No, 1.5 lengths. Excuse me. And he also won his debut. He won his debut race by 3.5 lengths, and then he won his other junior year race, the Tempo show, by 2.5 lengths. And then he got tendonitis and had to retire, but it was thought that he would win the Derby and also the Kikuya show and become the Phantom. And so he's called the Phantom Triple Crown winner. Appearing from another dimension. I do be closing my eyes a lot when I'm trying to really pull myself together. 2001 Satsuki show. In just 4 races, this horse has become a legend. Appearing from another dimension, it blazed through in a blink of an eye. It left rivals in despair, dazzling spectators with particles moving at the speed of light. The name of this horse is Agnes Tachyon. It's from a 2012 documentary called The Legend. With a mad dash bordering on hysteria, Agnes Tachyon renders the crowd speechless at the Adam Tenno show. They sit transfixed in a breathless silence. Crossing the finish line is Agnes Tachyon. Seconds later, the crowd erupts in a thunderous roar, celebrating the winner. Thank goodness, Agnes Tachyon. Watching that gave me goosebumps. Tachyon! Great job. You were amazing. Agnes Tachyon flashes a smile towards the non-stop cheering coming from the stands. Thank you for your support. Your voices gave me strength. The crowd lets out another resounding cheer. Agnes Tachyon comes back with the crowd still cheering, whistling behind her. Trainer, thanks for waiting for me again. You did great, Tachyon. Tachyon, that's just a superhero. I must say that this was incredible. It's almost something akin to adultery. I might even be venerated post-mortem. However, it doesn't feel bad to bask in their cheers. I might even describe it as pleasant, like electricity coursing through my veins. What a Tachyon thing to say. Suddenly, a look of worry spreads across her face. Is something wrong? I came so close to reaching the limits of Umamusume body today. But of course, I fell one step short. My body was prepared. I had the requisite skill and talent. I even thoroughly noted the effects of the crowd's interference. This is the first time that I'm asking you something like this, but it might be the last. What is it that I am lacking? Sense of morality? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the missing factor of my victory. Look, I'll even entertain one of those wishy-washy elements like love, aspiration, courage, or whatever. We put our heads together but fail to come up with anything viable. In any case, in 2 months, our goals for this year, the Arima Kinnin, will be upon us. What better stage is there to prove myself? Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. With the Arima Kinnin on the horizon, I begin seeking for an answer to what she's lacking. All right. That's tight. Like, what's the experience? Tachyon. A lone figure stands behind Agnes Tachyon, staring intently at her from behind. This is gonna be one of those where I have an event into an event, right? Like the race is done, but now I'm gonna have a full ass event afterwards. Where we we get back to training right away. That's great. We're gonna be spending the majority of it doing mood ups. My day, Tachyon. It's time to think you give up and drink my new concoction. I promise you a whole new experience awaits. That claw machine over there also looks promising. Don't try to change the subject. Oh, wait, this might be perfect. I guess Tachyon's eye glow dimly as she looks at the claw machine. What is essential to winning a prize on a claw machine? That's right, reaction time. This drink is loaded with ingredients that stimulate the A10 cell group within the brain's reward system, which as a result will enhance your concentration. Drink this and you can consider all the prizes yours. Now hurry, chug, chug. There you go. Gulp. Whoa. You really make these things difficult, my little guinea pig. Oh, if the results aren't good, I'll have you try a different drink. All clear? There's no way I can fail now. Tachyon, taking them down. All we see is blood. Tachyon, turning them out. Try to trick and freak that buzz. Tachyon, omae wa mo shinderu. You ever get the cuties event before you debut and then you're in the claw machine? Miho yo bourbon. Aw, rest in peace. Oh, I knew we were gonna lose that one. I just wanted to see if I could grab her or not. I think we're too far over the left. Nope, we're perfect actually. Oh my god, 2 of them. Oh my god, we all 3. Hey! And except for the second round at least. There's an achievement to get 9 of them, by the way, which is insane. This is the power of my drink, the triumph of science. But your eyes say this is just coincidence. And I do concede, rushing to the conclusion based on single trial is bad science. I understand what you're trying to say. We'll need to repeat this experiment several times, so go ahead and choose whatever game you like. Racing, fighting, you name it. That went pretty well. And now, there's no way I can accept that. Is that you're incredibly sensitive, or is that you have an exceptionally strong sense of justice? Something wrong? Oh, trainer. No, it's really nothing. Just a moment ago, there was some Umamusume talking about me. They were saying they were being so cruel. They called Tachyon a dangerous person who's always making strange drugs. You're her trainer, so you won't that side, right? I'm certainly not a fan of bad mouthing people behind their back. Right? We need to call attention to. Stop it. This is a waste of time. More importantly, I don't care. This matter is completely unrelated to my research. Gaining the approval of others isn't my priority. How can you say that? They're all getting the wrong idea about you. It's so sad. Now, no need to get all worked up over it. How about some tea to calm me down? Come, follow me. Oh no, Daiwa. Phew, thanks for the tea. It made my tongue tingle a bit and had mysterious flavor, but it was delicious. I see, that's good to hear. But I still can't accept what happened earlier, saying bad things about someone who's earnestly pursuing their dreams. It's just not right. You're serious about this? What do you think, trainer? Let your research prove them wrong. I couldn't care less if they reconsider their opinion, but the approach in itself isn't bad. It's true. Actually, proving yourself is a sure bet. You know, I'm sorry I sort of stepped outside my bounds there. You did absolutely nothing wrong. Come on, keep your head up. For some reason, seeing you feel down makes me restless. Thanks for everything, Tachyon. Well, sorry for staying too long. Thanks for the tea. Diamond Scarlet seems satisfied as she leaves, however. Thank you for the headpats, Valko. That's odd. I laced her tea with a concoction designed to transmit signals from her nerves to her hair, triggering movement based on her emotions. Her hair was supposed to stand on end in reaction to her anger, yet... there's basically no change at all. I was hoping I'd step further towards actualizing body modification, but it seems to be another failure. I can't help but think, perhaps she is in fact a dangerous person. It seems that Agnes Tachyon learned something from her reaction with Dial Scarlet. Tachyon! Maybe she is indeed a dangerous person. Did we ever consider that, guys? We need more speed. I require her to be faster. Running on Nintendo show is Attack on the Town. Her main exposure has also been increasing compared to before. Next, she'll be conquering the Arena McKinnon. Are you eager to take on the challenge? Of course, training for a tricky track is a must. I'm trying to find what I currently lack, be it mental quality or physical one. See, something you lack. Indeed, to succeed in Arena McKinnon against rivals like Manhattan Cafe and other contemporaries, one must... Against Tachyon? Rivals, you say? I see, there's some logic to that. There seems to be something significant behind that word, but she doesn't elaborate on what it means to her. Next day. God, this really takes it out of you. My legs are feeling heavier and heavier. Why, Visit Cafe, can I help you? Perhaps you're here to volunteer as a test subject for my new mixture I developed yesterday. No. Then what's going on? Manhattan Cafe speaks with a certain air of confidence. Will you run with me? I really want to surpass you. The sound of opening gates echoes under the blue sky. Agnes Tachyon and Manhattan Cafe hit the turf running. Agnes Tachyon is one length behind. Both appear dialed in on each other. Right in the fourth corner turn, they each enter their final stretch. Agnes Tachyon gains speed. Manhattan Cafe follows suit. I can't pull away. What incredible determination. What should I do? Wait, what should I do? My opponents have never concerned me like this before. I want to catch up to you. Who knew that having such a burning passion beside me would be so fascinating? Come on, Servo. I never realized it until now. Until now, my interest has solely been in exploring the unknown. Agnes Tachyon's eyes sparkle. How curious. I cannot afford to hand this victory over to you. The two dash down the 200-meter final stretch, unwilling to give up the lead. In the end, Agnes Tachyon comes out the victor. Agnes Tachyon loses herself in thought as the Manhattan Cafe attempts to catch her breath. That was deeply fascinating. I must conduct a self-analysis immediately. Has my perspective been broadened? No. Maybe because of Cafe? Wait, what did I say because of Cafe just now? Thank you. I didn't win today, but in the arena McKinnon, I'm sure. Hold on a second. Why are you suddenly so antagonistic towards me? Perhaps antagonist is the wrong word. Rather, you're viewing me as a rival? Maybe. I don't know if I can believe it either. Watching you in the Autumn Tenno show reminded me a bit of my friend. So I thought, if I could beat you now, then surely I could catch up to them. Agnes Tachyon watches intently as the Manhattan Cafe hesitantly speaks. I can't wait to play at Manhattan Cafe. Huh? What is it? This friend you speak of is the one invisible to the eye, correct? Emotional with a blind passion everything. Your demeanor must maybe the result of brain chemistry, but your peculiarity is that of a genius. Thank you, Robo. I will continue to surpass you in all things, my dear Umamusume rival. In fact, I would deem you worthy of possessing the mysterious potential that science ought to uncover. Of course, if only I could dissect your brain just once. Suddenly, her tone shifts as if she just realized something. Well, that's right. That's why you're special to me. I know she's long favored Manhattan Cafe over the others around her. That is, you could very well be the last element needed to push me where I want to go. Agnes Tachyon, whose head is always buried deep into her research, is actually considering someone special. Is that really Tachyon? Yes, I'm sure this is it. I now have everything I was previously lacking. Thank you, Cafe. What do you mean? I mean that our competitive bond will continue to drive us to outdo each other. In other words, I'm looking forward to our race in the Arena McKinnon. Manhattan Cafe's bewilderment turns quickly to determination. She looks Agnes Tachyon straight in the eyes. During an interview the next day, are there any races you would consider your rival? Yeah, I decided just yesterday, actually. It's Manhattan Cafe. Thanks to her, I'm really looking forward to the Arena McKinnon. Her answers make headlines the day after. All right, and then Carrot Ranger shows up and Biko wins a race. Congratulations, Biko.
積み重ねや繰り返し 任せたまえよ
500 wit. With 500 wit, we should be zooming. On one cold winter's night, with the Arena McKinnon almost upon us, a rustling sound startles me out of my sleep. I open my eyes, still dazed, and see. Why, hello there, guinea pig. You're awake. Tachyon. Every time I say it like that, it's like a hero. Tachyon, my rival, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something on the spot. I'm not doing well. I don't do well with improvisation. I need plans upon plans. Keep your voice down. For the record, entering the premises after hours regarding a violation of the school policies. You wouldn't want to get me in trouble, would you? What are you doing here? Take a guess. No, let me ask you a question. What is today? The day of the Arena McKinnon. Correct, but not what I was going for. It's the holiday season. On a note, dear guinea pig, happy holidays. Here's a present from me. The present I've received from her in the past have rarely left a good impression on me. What? You don't like it? Prepare this gift so you could become psychologically closer. You know, I have my suspicions, but if the gift is indeed genuine, I run the risk of damaging the level of trust we've built together. Thanks for the gift. Open the package to reveal a scented candle inside. Scented candle handmade by yours truly. It's a well-established fact that the flame of a candle fluctuates at the so-called 1F frequency. Not only that, the candle's fragrance has therapeutic effects to both the mind and body. It specifically shows to incorporate lavender and neroli oils, both known for their common qualities. I also added an infusion of other aromatics to your liking, which I took the liberty of researching through your private matters. Excuse me? Anyway, long story short, I'm sure you'll love the present. Come on, light it up. And let's say candle as per request. Take a whiff. It smells so terrible. It smells kind of sour, savory, bitter, and spicy all at the same time. And I barely smell wafts through the entire room. My apologies, I forgot to test it. Hold on, this could really be bad. Oh, that reeks. Tactical retreat. We have to run, guinea pig. It's my house. It's my room. Wow, it's been quite a while since I panicked. What a calamitous odor. I thought I mixed the formula well, but I suppose I should avoid things I don't normally do. Putting aside the resulting mess, she did try to make a present for me. Those feelings have been well and truly conveyed. It's the thought that counts. As always, you're such a good-natured person. As for myself, I'm beginning to feel a bit queasy. It's always frustrating when you set out to do something but fall short. Yeah. Oh, silly me. I thought the expression of the gratitude isn't limited to tangible tokens of appreciation. It can be articulated in verbal form as well. As if a light bulb went on in her head just now, she turns and faces me once again. Thank you for everything, dear trainer. This may sound cliche, but... She stops mid-sentence and looks away awkwardly. Wait a moment. This is so much more embarrassing than I imagined. Tachyon. Again. I feel our relationship has gotten just a bit closer after being able to see this rare side of her. Alright. Ree McKinnon. The last race we can do. Anything I can grab that'll actually help me? Probably not. It's because it's winter time, so that doesn't work. I don't believe it's a standard distance. 20, yeah, the 2500 is not standard distance according to the game. We have all those skills. We're just short of those skills. We're just short of this skill. We're just short of this skill. I believe I grabbed the pace one. Yeah, prepared to pass. We're just short of this skill. Well, we'll have to see. How well are we looking? We don't have enough stamina or power, the game says. We have plenty of speed, though. On the day of Ree McKinnon, instead the venue, many faces eagerly await the appearance of Agnes Tachyon. It's almost time. I can't wait to see her run. She said Manhattan Cafe is also running. They seem to butt heads quite often, though. The other time, Agnes Tachyon proclaimed her as a rival, you know? Oh, really? Then we're in for a show. Meanwhile, Agnes Tachyon is paying a visit to Manhattan Cafe's prep room.
Yeah.
Why, hello. How are you doing, Cafe? Did you sleep well? I like to focus, so can you please leave me alone? I assure you, seeing your normal self. It's assuring to see your normal self. Just so you know, I intend to go on going all out today, since you are my rival. I hope you would do the same. Manhattan Cafe shoots a glance at the hand extended her way. I will not become your punching bag. I will outrun you and catch up to my friend. That's why I'm here, after all. Saying that, she accepts the handshake. A fire burns in her eyes, to which Agnes Tachyon nods with a smile. I wouldn't expect anything less. The rising excitement outside the runner's tunnel is almost tangible. Everyone's waiting for the living legend Agnes Tachyon to arrive. Yes, I can feel their energy. The terminating factors of significance are all here. What a disappointment it would be if I failed to surpass my limits now. You've got this. Dude, really. Trainer, keep your eyes on me. She turns and runs off, takes off in a brisk jog towards the light at the end of the tunnel. I saw her run away, and so my brain immediately wanted to say run. Alright. So Manhattan Cafe is going to be the number one. So what's she have? 555, 372, 457. And we have 900, 4425. I think we're pretty good. I think that 900 speed's going to be the determining factor here. If we can actually get there, if we can activate our skills. Come on, Tachyon. I believe in you. This one time, this one race, show me your power to go beyond the limit of speed. Sorry, I'm saying all the anime lines. I'm trying to see if like maybe giving the power of anime will work. After if that doesn't work, I'll ask for the power of law. So I'll have God and anime on my side. Late start. Oh. My soul felt the late start coming, but it didn't actually. We're in second run off the bat. There. It's a long race, so our stamina is going to be nice. How can our stamina be too low for this race? You know what I mean? Considering our stamina was like just right for the 3,000 meter race. This one's 500 meters shorter. The game literally, I think the predictions don't know what they're talking about at all. I think it's complaining because our stamina is lower than the other racers, but like it doesn't matter, in my opinion. We just need to preserve his stamina. Hell, we might come in. Hell! If this course in front of us slows down any, we'll be in first very soon. Come on. All right, we're halfway through. No rushing. That's good. There's our stamina back. This we need to see. Where's Manhattan Cafe? She jammed in the middle of the pack or not? Real Dragon Lover, thank you. Hello, Real Dragon Lover. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Oh, we're in first place. Going around the final bend. We're already in first place. But this is where it truly all comes down to, this long race here. Hello. Sorry, we're in the middle of a race. Thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. What were you playing? Were you also playing this game? The bot's not working. Interesting. Oh my god, we are ahead by so many lengths. Come on, tap! Keon! Tap! Keon! Woo! I was. You were? Welcome, though. Sorry. Ever since someone put Agnes Tachyon running into the song Tachyon by Death Grips, I can't not do it. Who are you racing today? Woo! I think we beat her by like 6 lengths. We're insanely fast. No, 2.5 lengths. Okay. Top star. Agnes Tachyon runs the competition at the Rima McKinnon. Thunderous applause and cheering roars through the venue. Formidable foes stood in her way, blocking her at every step. No, they didn't. We were in front by halfway through the race, but her hard work and talent prevailed and gave her fruit to a phenomenal display of speed. Surpass, overcome, exceed. Beyond the latent potential nesting within the body, beyond the boundary of speed known to science. Transcend all limits to further and further heights. Now is the time. I was fishing Gold Ship's career that I started a while ago. Got her to a C rank. That's good. Gold Ship is a hard one because her stats scale differently depending on the race, I believe. So she's fucking insanely hard to train. She was like the first horse I tried to train, and the game was not happy with me. I need to redo another Gold Ship thing and get her to the finals. I don't think I've ever actually gotten her to the finale. Across the finish line in the first place, we have Agnes Tachyon. Repeat. First place, Agnes Tachyon. Woo! As she finished the race, she greeted with defending standing ovation. Tachyon. Tachyon, you're my hero. Agnes Tachyon frees to wave at the big screen, captures her look up at the stands with an expression of relief. I got to greet her at the runner's tunnel, but find her standing still, looking somewhat absent-minded. Tachyon! Trainer, everything okay? Yeah, I blundered that one when I was on the big screen. In my excitement, I forgot all the semblance of a social convention. After all, I had gotten so close to the dream I had envisioned. I started to feel anxious at her sudden silence. She was standing at today's Rima McKinnon. Her eccentricity captivated the entire audience. Could that mean... Oh my, the excitement got the better of me. How splendid, how superb. These are the fruits of my research. Eureka! I've done it! Seeing that rare, joyous expression, that carefree and innocent joy exuding from her, I can't help but let out a grin. Oh, if it isn't Cafe. Honestly, I don't want to see you right now. My, I know you lost, but you are actually expressing some emotion right now? I can't believe it. While running after you, your form mirrored that of my friend. That's what irks me. It has nothing to do with me losing. I mirrored her imaginary friend. If I recall, this friend she speaks of is the one and only. Dear me, what a deeply fascinating subject of study. Her contented grin is quickly replaced by a sinister grin as she plunges herself into deep thought. And we did it. With that, we have finished her goals. And now we get to start the missions for the Ure finale. All right, we have 200 points to spend here. And we're good enough to do some training as well. They're gonna be medium races, so I think our stamina and power are good enough. Bear wits are probably good enough too. Why are you all here? Why aren't you over here on speed? I want more speed. All right, what are we gonna do for skills? We can only really get one skill due to the fact that they're so expensive. This game is so interesting. Is this standard so proud? Rank first rank C rank pretty good for like second time in the career mode. Welcome back, Robo. No one should be passing us on that final stretch. I'm kind of her mod, so I was like in both of y'all's chats for the last 2 hours. Fair enough. Screaming Tachyon. Okay. Alright. We're seventh. We're seventh favorite because, and that's because I'm pretty sure if I look at the first favorite, they've got even stats. It's literally just because I don't have enough guts. The game's like, there's not enough guts, so therefore your horse is going to run out of stamina every 5 seconds, and the game calculates your stats weirdly. You literally cannot believe it near the end of your careers. Guts is like the worst stat because all it does is make it where you run out of when you run out of stamina, you have a little extra stamina to keep going. So if the game ever tells you to level guts, you should just level stamina more next time. Because that's what it means. It means you don't have enough stamina. Alright. You think we'll reach the actual finale? I think we will. As long as Satan Sky doesn't like steal this from us. She's usually my enemy in these situations. I made myself a bowl of food before I started the stream. And it's been sitting there staring at me this whole time, but I haven't had a chance to eat it. I'm being terrorist. I'm being blocked in right now. This is bullshit. If Agnes Tachyon could actually just like speed up a little bit, it'd be nice. Quit smelling Taiki Shuttle's tail. I know it sounds like barbecue, but come on. Get past her, please, and thank you. Come on. I'm gonna have to clock here, huh? That's sucks. I'm really going to clock because the game's like, hey, you're just gonna stand behind 7th place the whole time.
まっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
Oh wait, I lied.
さて始めよう。
There's our stamina restored at the last second. Do dignity calls. Blue Rose closer. I lied. I'm sorry, I lied, everyone. Keon is so fast. Subatomic particles smashing through your skull. 3 lengths, man. I can't wait to get a guts 1 spark after all this. All right. I don't think I'm gonna get top star though, because these races aren't worth a lot of fans. It sucks though. Which sucks, by the way. Alright. We go on another date with her. 130. You think I buy for 130? I was hoping to get home stretch hay, or I had home stretch haste. I was hoping to get something else. One of these days we're gonna end up in 7. And a 7, and it's gonna be like, this is the best idea I ever had. Let's go to standard distance level 2. I don't know if all these are standard distances. This is standard distance, right? 4, 8. No, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. No, 22 is not. We're in second. Come on, give me a 7. One of the days I'm gonna pick up that skill. I'm actually gonna land in a 7. Every time I pick up the skill, they never put me in 7s. Like the other day, I got like 3 7 placements in a row. It's so frustrating. All right, semifinals time. All right, just start the race. Come on, attack! Keon! There's some, so like, I want to get Biwa Hayahide because her skill activation animation is really cute. Why? Oh, it's because we started at 2. It's so frustrating. If you start in like if you start on the inside, your horse will just stay on the inside rather than moving up. No, she's moving up a little bit here. Am I running as a late runner accident, not pace chaser? So we should be way further in the crowd, but I'm pretty sure we're just getting jammed. Yeah, we're like stuck behind Toketeo. Come on, Tachyon. There we go. Hit everyone in front of us with a murmur. Reduce their endurance. Make them slower. Yeah, we're jammed up right now again. It's so frustrating to watch happen. Come on. We're gonna have to clock this one, I'm pretty sure. Simply just because I think San Suzuka might be too far ahead. Yeah, we're stuck behind 2 horses. Yeah, we're just clock this one. 4th. No, we ran out of clocks. Fuck you, game. She'd have trouble bringing out traffic. All right, damn it. We didn't win the Ure finale. Oh no. Oh, that's so annoying that we ended up stuck behind Toketeo for the entire race because we started in the second banner, so we just stayed on the inside rather than go on the outside. We just stayed behind all the other horses. Even though we're a pace chaser, we were in late runner place. Ah! Sorry. I'm so frustrated. It's so annoying. I got in place excellently in Twinkle series. Hand in hand, we've been able to work our way through the first 3 pivotal years of her career on David's respite while basking in the glory of our accomplishments. This was like one of the best runs I've ever had, too. Saying that she's one conducted psychological tests. Agnes Tachyon makes herself comfortable in my office. Object is buried deep in your backyard. What is this object? I don't really get the meaning behind the question, but I suppose I have no choice but to play along. What type of things might be buried in a yard? Yam? The answer you chose reveals that one thing you wish for someone else to uncover, but I answered with yam. coloring me surprised. I had no idea. There's no way. We've been tricked once again. How bold of them to claim a 100% accuracy rate. Regardless of that, I'm more curious about the reason behind her sudden interest in psychological tests. At present, I'm studying the fundamental factors behind the social animal, the factor otherwise known as emotion. I faintly remember her saying something similar once before. Lately, I've been increasingly curious about the powers that stem from factors like enthusiasm and passion. I'm still so mad that we didn't. Like, I don't even care about the ending because we should have won that. We were simply faster and better than the rest of the horses there, but we got stuck behind some horses, and it's like we should have more power to break out. All power does is affect your ability to fucking move faster. It doesn't stop you from being boxed in. That just happens. Thinking back on it, she expressed her interest in emotions quite a while before. I thought it was passing curiosity, but there no longer seems to be the case. What's gotten you so interested in this? Something opened my eyes, and you see, it was during the Arima Kinnin from the stands. After I placed first, I was assailed by a thunderous applause, a roaring cheer. That raw energy emanating from the stands was enough to make my hair stand on end and to make my heart race. I was utterly dumbfounded. It was at that moment when the notion came to me. Winning the race that day, no, not just that day, but managing to reach the classics with my own 2 feet. All those accomplishments were merely perhaps only possibly due to emotion. It occurred to me that I might have severely underestimated the true extent of its power. I've always recognized the importance of its effect on muscular activity, both internal and external. However, the results have far exceeded my predictions. Observing its potential has been such a thrill. Indubitably, this holds the key to further research. This will allow us to surpass our limitations. Therefore, I thought it prudent to draw upon references from a wide range of literature in order to further my research. Agnes Tachyon turns to face me squinting. As luck would have it, I have, at my beck and call, a guinea pig highly responsive to emotions of every sort. In these 3 years, thanks to your feelings, I have. She stops mid-sentence. Pardon? Never mind, let's drop this subject. But now I'm curious. Shut up. Forget everything I said. Anyways, you're my trainer, which means you must be interested in my duties as my guinea pig. After that, I'm forced to undergo psychological tests after psychological tests until dusk. Anyhow, my journey together with Agnes Tachyon has only just begun. I'm so mad. I can't even afford any skills. Sure, tail hell high. All right, everyone ready for our Guts 1 spark? I am. Let's go! B. I'll take a B. We should have been higher, but I'll take a B. Wit 1. Yeah. Yeah. Hopeful S. Oh yeah, we did race the hopeful stakes. Lucky 7. Oh, I've cursed someone else with Lucky 7. Well, no, I haven't because well, I guess I've cursed the horse with Lucky 7. I'm so mad. All right, let's see. Where does this put us? Because we unlocked this third one, so I kind of want to put her in my mediums. Oh, it just took the other one down from. It just took the one from up there. Do I not have another long? Nice nature this. Sorry. That was a good stream though. We didn't get to listen to this Tachyon song though because of well, issues. Do I already have an El Condor Pasa? Yeah, she's in my mediums. I don't have any sprinters, right? No. Alright. Hey, look at that. I'm finally C1. Let's see. We got plenty of carrots there. That was a good game. Oh god. The Bakshin song's on. Oh no. Someone save us from the Bakshin song. Oh, Tachyon! Attack! Kion! Thank you. I can't take it. I can't take it. Alright. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you again, Real Dragon Lover, for the raid. I know it's kind of weird to end their stream so soon, but I must go. It's been a good stream though. I had a great time. I hope you all did too. Let's raid someone else who's playing Uma. Looks like same category. This person is also playing Uma. Let's see. Who are they racing? Oh, they're racing a Guri Cap. Let's go say hello to this person, this magical martini. Be nice, don't be mean, as always. Thank you all again for being here. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Put that away. Is Nightbot not working? No, okay, there it is. We have a little raid message you can type in the chat. It's nice, I think. Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow afternoon for some Library of Runa. And then later this week I will see you for my birthday stream on Friday. Come join me. It starts at 12 p.m. EST. Until then, as always, I hope you all have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. Goodbye.